What's good, y'all, and welcome back to another episode of the Hurls and Smallz show. Coming to you guys after week 2 of the NFL season. And again, here we are. Last episode we said we promise. We're Tuesdays and Fridays. We promise we'll see you guys on Tuesday. Here we are on a what? This is gonna be a Wednesday for you guys. We apologize, but Roger Goodell decided to have a football game start at 10 p.m. EST. There was just no chance we were going to be able to record afterwards and then be able to get up for work the next morning. I went to bed at maybe like 2 a.m. whatever because I was up playing 2K. And it's like that. Even that had me fucked for work in the morning. I couldn't imagine if we were to recorded a fucking 2-hour pod after that game ended at 1:30. Then I would have sat here and make the fucking timestamps and upload it and shit. I would have had to fucking call out because this morning I'm scheduled for 6, so I have to be up 5:30, 5:15, whatever. I'm in bed. My alarm goes off. I'm like, okay, I set it for 5:25, I'm all right. I can get a couple extra minutes in. So I already have another one set for 10 minutes later. So I'm like, all right, I'll just wake up at 5:35. I wake up at 5:35. I'm like, all right, I'm good. And I don't have any more alarms set. So at this point, I'm playing it risky because when you close your eyes, it could be 5 minutes pass by. If you think 5 minutes passed by, but it's been a fucking hour. So I'm playing it risky at this point, but I close my eyes again with no alarm. I'm like, all right, I'll be good. I wake up, I open my eyes again. It's 5:42, I think. I'm like, okay, I'm good. I can close my eyes one last time. Because
no way.
And then you wake up and it's like, oh shit, I've been sleeping way too fucking good. There's no way. But then I wake up and it's 5:49, I think. So I'm like, damn, I gotta be working at 6. I'm fucked. It's like at this point, I'm gonna be late anyway. So it's like, let me just I'm in no fucking rush. So I gotta be there.
This was today?
Yeah. so I gotta be there at 6. And my supervisor, he doesn't care if we're late, but he's just like, just be honest and just let him know. Just let him know, hey, I'm running 20 minutes behind, 30 minutes behind, even an hour behind. He don't give a fuck. Just let him know. So I'm in bed. I know where I have to be to start my shift is 23 minutes away from my house. I'm in bed under my blankets. I give him a text like, hey boss, I'm running 15 minutes behind. Knowing damn well I haven't rolled out the fucking bed yet, ain't brushed my teeth, ain't showered, ain't get in the car yet, ain't dressed, no nothing. So I know I'm at best, if I rush, I'm 35 minutes away from getting to my first store. But I text him saying 15 minutes. And I'm looking at myself, bro, like, that shit is just not worth it. I played that one night of 2K, and Kamari and Boogs were already on that shit talking about, no, you ain't going to bed. You're not going to bed. It's like the old days. So, like, bro, that was my first time playing online 2K, and they were already on that shit. And the only reason we got off when we did was because I told you before we started recording, we ran into that dude that was just fucking fading and shit. That's the only reason we got off. I was so tired this morning. I woke up with the craziest headache. I was fucked. So I will not be doing that shit anymore. Fuck you, 2K. I'm not staying up till 2 a.m. playing that shit no more. Why you look like that?
We on tonight?
I'm down. Because I was in the Discord with P. I was playing before, but then I got off so I could like write some stuff down for today. And P joined, and Kyron and Boogs, I think JoJo and Dom were playing, and one of them had taken my spot. And I was in there, and I told them, I'm about to go record with Smallz, but if y'all still on, I'm down to play when I get back. They said they wouldn't, so I'm down to play. I haven't ran fully with the records yet, so I'm looking forward to it. I'm willing, to stay up a little later to run with you guys. So yeah, I'm down. If you're down, I'm there. But I don't work. I don't work tomorrow though, so it's up to you.
We filmed on Thursday last week.
Yeah.
And you texted me Friday morning. Man, I'm exhausted. I'm half an hour late for work.
This is
the same day where we ended at like 1:30 in the morning, and I had to wake up at 4:30. And my ass was still on time to work, but you bogus. I was sitting there in the truck. I read the text. I was like, damn, I would have loved to sleep in today. I didn't have a fucking choice.
And mind you, him saying sleep in is me still getting up at like fucking 7, bro. Like I was talking to my brother about this the other day. If I can sleep in till fucking 9:30, that's an amazing sleep for me these days. Like 9:30 to 10, I got like that's amazing for me because I'm waking up at fucking 5, 6. Like not tomorrow I'm in bed so fucking early because we have a meeting at 5 a.m. So I have to be out the door by 4:30 in the morning. So I'm in fucking bed, no too late night. Like this job, I was talking to my manager about it the other night, I think yesterday. Like I was telling him, bro, like because he was asking me if I watched the fight, and I was like, no, I was watching football this weekend. And he was like, oh, did you watch the fight last night? No, I just couldn't stay up that late, man. I just can't do it no more. And I was telling him, this job just don't allow me to stay up past 1 a.m. Unless I'm doing this, I just cannot stay up late anymore. My body just won't allow it. I'm literally fucking dozing off, like doing anything if I'm not sitting here recording this. I just start dozing off. Like my friends will ask me, yo, you want to hang out? You want to hang out? I'm down, but just know if I'm at your house and we sitting on the couch, I will fall asleep. So I let them know, like I just can't do it anymore. I just can't stay up. I don't know what it is, man, but I'm getting old, man. We are getting old. I can't do it anymore. My body starts shutting down on me at 10:30, and then by 11:30, I just want to be in the bed.
This is the most relatable shit you ever said. Yeah. It's just like every day.
Every day.
I can't even say because I'm not sleeping enough. I know I'm not sleeping enough.
At all.
I don't know where I'm supposed to get more sleep at. Like,
exactly.
I'm not getting home in time enough to get shit done that allows me to just go to bed. I gotta still do shit when I get home, so I'm falling behind on sleep, and then there's no time to stack it back up.
Exactly. And then
the weekend comes, and I'm just a fucking bum because I'm exhausted.
So, bro, they're like, I don't have back-to-back days off of work, so it's like I don't have the days where it's like I'm just doing nothing and I'm just sleeping in. Even if I did, it'd be the weekend. But I'm sitting here watching fucking football all day, so I'm not just gonna be sleeping through all the fucking games. So it's just like, fuck, man. There's no day where I'm just sitting here and just not doing anything and just able to fucking catch up on my sleep. It's fucked. It's absolutely fucked. And it's like I don't want to nap because I'd be getting home from work at like 6:30, 7. And by then it's like, okay, I'll just wait the fucking 3 hours and just go to sleep. Because I don't want to nap and then be up all night. So like you said, there's just I don't have a sweet spot for me to just get a little nap in or anything like that. It's bad, but it is what it is. It is what it is.
Yesterday we had a big ass day at work, and I had called my boss lady on Friday, and I was like, hey, I have a dentist appointment on Monday.
Oh yeah, you did.
Is anything going on? Should I reschedule? And she said, nah, you'll be all right. I felt so bad for my homie yesterday because we had all 3 planes running, and it was just him and another guy running the 2 trucks. I know his ass was exhausted because I showed up at like 1:30. I got out of the dentist at noon, went straight to work, got there about 1:30 because it was an hour and a half away at a different airport. And I took over 2 of the planes, just let him do the bigger one. And today I was doing all 3, and it was only about 5 hours. He probably did it 7 yesterday, and it was just I was so ready to go home when I got back to our home airport. So shouts out to him. Thanks for holding it down. I found out yesterday that I got to get a root canal, so that's fun.
Wow, dang, that sucks to hear. I think thankfully I've never had had to do anything like that. I've never had a cavity, which is honestly super surprising for me because when I was a kid, like I hated brushing my teeth when I was younger, and it's like I was eating a bunch of like candy and sweets and stuff. So I'm honestly really surprised I've never had a cavity, and I don't even want to go through it. Like hearing stuff like that, the root canal, I just never want to go through.
It sucks. Yeah. Filling cavities isn't too bad. I had a bunch of them earlier this year, but I had a lot of pain a couple weeks ago, so I made the appointment. And I was telling the lady that was doing my cleaning and my checkup, like, hey, I was having some issues with these teeth, and this one in the middle. She's like, oh, you might just be clenching your mouth.
I do that a lot. I do that a lot. It's a bad habit of mine.
Yeah, me too. But I wanted to tell. I just kept saying like, I get that, but this is more than just clenching my mouth. So the dentist finally came over and he was doing like the rest of the checkup that they always do. And I was telling him, and he goes, oh, okay, I guess we should probably take an X-ray. What she should have fucking done I was there for 45 minutes with her. He comes in there in the first 3 minutes and I was like, yeah, you should probably do something about it. And then they find out that
Sorry, being at the doctor's office, I know it's not you were at the dentist, but like that's the biggest pet. Fuck the doctor being late or whatever, making me wait. That's my biggest pet peeve. When I have 2 different doctors coming in, and when I fucked my knee up, I had one whatever you call it, appointment with one doctor. And he comes and checks my knee before I have any MRI or anything like that, X-ray, anything. He just does that ACL test where you kind of like lift the push the leg back and like see if there's any movement. He was like, yeah, it's probably torn. And then he feels like on the top of my knee, and he's like feeling for like, I don't know what he's feeling for, but he was feeling something. He was like, yeah, it's probably a tear. Then I do my MRI, get the X-rays and all that shit back. I have the tear, and then a fracture. And then my next appointment is with some other lady, and then she does the same thing. She's like, your knee's looking pretty good. Maybe you're gonna be all right. And it's like, why the fuck are you switching my doctor? I hate that shit so much. When from appointment to appointment, it's not the same fucking person, or even in the same day, the one doctor will walk out and then somebody else just fucking walks in. I absolutely hate it. That's the one thing I hate about going to the fucking doctors.
Last year when I dislocated my kneecap, the guy luckily it was really, really smart. He was a cool ass dude. It was straightforward with everything, and he compared stuff to like other athletes and stuff, so that was cool. When I broke my foot in 8th grade playing basketball, the guy that put me in the boot and everything was like, hey, you shouldn't wash this until you get your surgery.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe I already got the surgery and I just had the boot on. I don't remember, but he told me not to wash it until like the end of the cycle, which was like a month and a half, 2 months later.
Mm-hmm.
Told me not to wash it. So I just was fucking sponge bathing every day.
Mm-hmm.
At the end, we go and the lady was like,
yep.
I don't know why he told you that. You just wrap it up and you would have been fine.
Like, bro, that's the worst. Because you definitely could have just put a plastic bag over it or some shit like that. Like that, even if it's not the doctors or anything like that, like it's just customer service at a fucking grocery store when 2 different employees are telling me 2 different things. Oh no, we are allowed to do that. And then I go to the next person, no, we're not allowed to do that. But homie over here just told me y'all do it. So like it's the fucking worst, bro. It's the absolute worst. And that's a crazy tangent, but no, I definitely feel you.
I mean, that's all I got. How you been though, brother? I mean, we've been tired. We've been working.
But other than that, I'm doing great. I've been really locked in on like eating and working out and stuff. And what I've started doing the past couple of days, I've been going for my what? You're not?
Holy shit! I couldn't be worse.
Damn. Are you mad that I'm not like you wanted me to be unlocked with you or some shit? That's what.
No. I'm just so disappointed in myself. Cause I was literally thinking in the shower. I was like, damn. I was so locked in for a while.
Looking down at yourself like, what the fuck is going on? Like,
I'm not eating right. I'm not exercising. I'm not getting my steps in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but what I've been doing the past couple days, I've been going for walks, and then like I listen to music when I walk. I've been doing it especially now. Like, so every song that plays after each song, I do 10 push-ups. So no matter, I usually walk around the lake by my house. So it usually takes me like an hour and a half or an hour 15 if I'm moving quick, hour 10. So after every song that played, I did push-ups. And throughout like the first 70 push-ups, so the first like 7 songs, I was doing pretty well. Boy, I got to the fucking set number 8 to do 80 push-ups. I was in there fucking shaking. I think I ended up doing 130 maybe by the time I got back home, but I was absolutely fucked. The next day my shoulders and triceps were on fucking fire all day. So maybe I'm gonna cut it back. Maybe I'm gonna do like, every 2 songs I'll do 10, but we'll see how I'm feeling. I'm gonna get back at it tomorrow, and we'll see how I'm feeling. Yeah, I've been super locked in.
I'm happy for you. Hopefully, once work dies down, I'll get back to that. But
yeah. October 15th, just know it's happening. It's happening.
200?
200. Under 200, not 200. Under 200. October 15th. It's gonna happen. It's September 16th right now, so it'll happen. Oh, by the way, I've been meaning to mention this for like the past like 4 episodes. Our channel birthday and our first video birthday was like a week and a half ago, and we never mentioned it. So happy first birthday to us. All right, let's get into some football.
Fuck that birthday.
And actually, before we get into football, that reminds me, because you coughing and shit. I was making the timestamps last episode. We talk about a whole lot of nothing to start this episode. I was doing the timestamps last episode, and I'm making the timestamps, and when I finish them, I make sure to click through all of them to make sure their times are right and they're starting at each point. I kid you not, maybe at 5 of the timestamps, all I'm hearing is.
I'm like, sorry,
you were coughing. I'm damn it. I'm thinking I'm clicking on the same fucking timestamp, but I'm clicking through, and it's like it's different ones, and I'm like, bro, is this guy okay? What the fuck is going on? But it's not a problem. I just thought it was funny. I just thought it was funny. But now
I wish I could stop. If I could stop, I would.
Let's get into some football.
let's start with a little bit of fantasy football talk. You know, we got our little. It ain't little. We got our Hoes and Smallz league.
Yes, sir.
We officially are down to 3 undefeated teams. At the very top, we got the one and only Hurlins Pierre.
Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah.
And number 2, we got a little weak ass Darko.
Yeah.
And then at number 3, we got myself.
Hell yeah.
The Hurls and Smallz still undefeated. The rest of y'all are bad because I have Mark Andrews. I drafted him in the 6th fucking round. And he's combined for 2 points. So shouts out to him. I drafted Travion Henderson in the 4th round. And DJ Moore in the 5th round. That's a terrible 3-round draft right there.
Yeah.
I'm undefeated.
Honestly,
we undefeated, baby.
It wasn't even a great week for me. I only put up 123 when fucking ISO put up like 180 or some shit, 170. I know Morgan lost this week, but he put up 150. I know he was sick. So I just got lucky that I played Devin, who only put up 100 points because he had Derrick Henry, who had fucking 2. But Ash and Genty, man, let's get the ball rolling, man. Let's get going because CMC can't hold it down for you every week. I'm gonna need you to show up next week, please, man. Please, I'm begging you.
I guess I'll do the nice friendly thing and give you Mark Andrews for him.
Shut that shit. Hey, now that we're on fantasy, talk about that trade in your league. Talk about that trade. Talk about that fucking trade.
So the league he's talking about is the numbers in the board league. I know everybody watching us watches him as well.
Sure, yeah.
I lost to Kyron this week. He bust my ass.
He's been talking about it. Yeah.
Pretty much anybody that played good this week was on his team. So shouts out to him.
Bro, we were in that fucking Discord and he's like, oh, there he go, another touchdown. Hey, Malik Neighbors, another touch. I'm damn, bro. It's like every person he named was scoring.
He had Jaden Daniels. He had Malik Neighbors. Yeah. It stunk.
It's all right.
But I'm on my way home. And I look at my notifications and it said a trade has processed. And it was KB and
Mason.
I don't remember who the other person. Mason. Okay, so it was Genty. I can just fucking pull it up. But KB's trade, it was fair.
It was, he won. Yeah.
I think he won pretty handedly, but it's not the worst trade in the world.
For sure.
It was Genty, Devonta Smith, and Jackson Smith and Jigba for Gibbs and Pickens.
I think that's
so he gave up Gibbs, but yeah. And only thing I said, great trade, KB. Very next thing that pops up, a trade is now pending. We have Jawan Johnson getting traded with Jalen Waddle and Zay Flowers for Tony Pollard, Rashid Shaheed, and fucking Justin Jefferson. For Jalen Waddle and Rashid Shaheed. And one of his defenses was, we've been talking about this trade for a week. Jawan Johnson got picked up 7 days ago.
Like, bro, you sent that to me and I thought that was you. I thought you got Justin Jefferson. I'm like, oh shit, good shit, Smallz. The way you were able to scam somebody. I'm surprised you didn't throw in fucking Pacheco, sweeten the pot. I know you're trying to get rid of him. I'm surprised you didn't just give up Pacheco in that trade as well. But then I realized it's fucking Mike and Christian that KB said it. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like, what was Mike's rationale? What was he thinking? And then I'm in the Discord before we started recording with P, Karen, and whatever. And P's talking about, like, I don't know what Mike was doing. Mike was talking about, I just want people on my team that I enjoy watching. People that, the more players I have, the more people I get to watch. And I'm like, bro, there's no way Mike is serious right now. And even P said, everybody that he got back in that Justin Jefferson trade, he could have just drafted. He could have just fucking drafted or picked them up. Jawan Johnson would have fucking been there. Jalen Waddle, I don't know what he just had this one decent game and he just is infatuated with Jalen Waddle now. Zay Flowers, fine, but for Justin Jefferson, and I told P, my first round pick, no matter who it is, that's not getting given up, and that's just like a fucking 3-for-1. I'm getting a team overhaul. It's like, okay, my team's falling off the rails. I know if I can trade this guy, I can get 3 new pieces in that can rebuild my team and we can somehow make the playoffs. Not a 3-for-3 and my number 1 overall pick is in it and I'm getting at best a 5th round level player. That shit was insane to me. Insane.
Bro, I barely give up Zay Flowers for Tony Pollard.
Like, 1-for-1. He's the commissioner, and P was like, he put that trade through instantly. Right away. Yup, that's exactly what P said. He put it through instantly. Like, that was a disgusting trade.
And Christian's come up was crazy because he started Trey Benson at running back last week.
Bro,
Trey Benson, now he got Pollard.
P told me his top 4 players. It's Josh Allen, it's Justin Jefferson, It's
I think
CMC
he got.
and Trey
Yep.
McBride. Like, that's damn near the one at every, like, skill position. Like, that's crazy. And I remember them making fun of Christian's draft in the beginning because he had so many of these, like, picks. He was saying he had so many of these picks where he tried to big brain it. And now for him to have Josh Allen, CMC, Justin Jefferson, and Trey McBride is absolutely insane. Like,
Hey,
man,
looking like a genius.
that's the commish. That's the commish of you guys' league, man. Shit.
And I'm a little bogus because as soon as that trade went through,
Mm-hmm.
I immediately DM'd Austin and said, "Let's make it 3."
And he just wasn't going, huh? Let me guess.
He didn't even respond.
Pacheco was part of that deal.
I want Tyler Warren so bad, bro.
So it was Pacheco, Mark Andrews, and some random.
I didn't
shit
offer
Tyler
anything.
Warren.
He didn't even respond. So
All
I
right.
might. I don't know who his receiver 1 is,
Mm-hmm.
but I might dangle BTJ out there.
That's fair. That's fair. Maybe you wait for BTJ to have one good game and then you fucking ship him out. Maybe you can get a bit more for him. But I don't mind. I don't hate trading BTJ right now either.
But I got Ferg, and Ferg ain't been bad either. I don't know. I just don't like having Ferg and Javonte because the Cowboys are bad.
That offense. Man, if the Cowboys had Micah there, I'd be so much. I really like the Cowboys. You know, let me not get too much into it. Let's get into the show.
First segment on the docket,
Mm-hmm.
we have the quarterback quarter for week 2.
Mm-hmm.
I know I started at number 1 last week, and you about ripped my head off. So you want me to start at number 5? You want me to start at my honorable mentions?
You do you. It's your segment. You do you. Whatever you want.
On the outside looking in, I have Bryce Young, who through the second half of the second quarter and the second half, he was phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
That first quarter and a half, he looked like an 8th grade Pee Wee football player.
Yeah. I'm happy about this because I know a certain somebody's going to be on here. I know a certain somebody's going to be on here. He better be. He fucking better be. Continue.
Also on the outside looking in is Jordan Love.
Okay.
He had a good game, but it's just barely missed it.
Mm-hmm.
And the last 2 on the outside looking in are Matt Stafford and Mac Jones because they get. Hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
They got taxed by a bad opponent.
Fair.
They both had great games, but they played the Titans and the Saints.
That's fair.
Our Mac Jones led San Francisco 49ers.
Hell yeah.
As soon as Brock Purdy come back,
I knew it. Like, that's insane, bro. Like,
unfortunately, this week it's Mac Jones. Fuck you, but
wow. It's like while you're here, it's like just test out our equipment, test out the amenities, and see what you like, and maybe even when Brock Purdy's in, maybe you know what, maybe I'll stick around here.
I won't. I don't like him.
I hear, I was talking to John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan earlier. They said they have a big role for you planned out if you want to commit to the Niners. John Lynch is ready to throw the bag at you, but hey,
so
in out from me.
While I'm here, do you think it's okay if I hang out with Nick Bosa a little bit, or will he have me saying some words I shouldn't be saying?
Whoa! Number five on the list is go ahead.
Nick Bosa, if you're watching us, I'm just kidding. I love you to death, Buckeye fan. Even though Joey was my favorite while y'all were there. Number 5. Same spot he was last week.
Mm-hmm.
If he keep hooping, I might not be able to move him because if I would have made a top 32 coming into the league or coming into the season, he might have been my number 32. And that motherfucker is hooping. 10 straight scored possessions. The Indianapolis Colts might have found their guy.
Yeah.
Daniel Jones went 23 for 34 with 315 yards, a rushing and a passing touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
He's just been hooping, man.
Absolutely.
And Tyler Warren has been great for him. Michael Pittman had an okay day. Alec Pierce kind of got screwed by him not throwing deep anymore, but he's been great. They've been great.
Mm-hmm.
Shouts out to him. At number 4,
19
for 23, 230 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, 10 carries for 31 yards, and a rushing touchdown. Just barely. See, he could have been also in the same category as Matt Stafford and Mac Jones of taxed by a bad opponent, squeaking out over the Dolphins. We have Drake May. Fuck. At number 3, the best player to walk this planet went 19 for 29, 225 yards, and 4 passing touchdowns. Lamar Jackson, shouts out to you.
Talk about taxed by a bad opponent. Let me stop. Browns
No,
defense is
because
like that.
that defense is legit. They shut Derrick Henry down, bro. I was pissed.
I was not. I was not.
If King Henry puts up anything, I might have a chance against Kyron, but it was just like
you had damn. Devin had Derrick Henry, so I was rooting against him.
At number 2, we have another duel. We have Russell Wilson versus Dak Prescott.
Fucking Mickey Mouse! But I like that. I like that. I like that. That was a great quarterback, do a great game. I like it.
Russ was 30 for 41 with 450 passing yards, career high, I believe. 3 passing touchdowns, 1 interception, and 23 rushing yards. Dak was 38 for 52 at 361, 2 touchdowns, and an interception. And at number 1, we had a man playing his former offensive coordinator. They said he can't win without him. We got Jared Goff throwing for 23 for 28 with 334 yards and 5 touchdowns.
Sure.
Looking incredible.
No debate. No debate. Shouts out to you, Jared Goff. I like it. 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 All right. To the people's number 1 segment. I think it's.
See, I knew you were about to say something crazy.
I think the power ranking say 62 straight weeks of being number 1 and running. We haven't even been going for that long. No, we haven't even been going for that long. But maybe I'm crazy is back for week 2. If you weren't watching last season or if you weren't watching in week 1, maybe I'm crazy is I'll bring a few hot takes. Well, more than a few. I'll bring some hot takes to Smallz every week. And his objective is not to tell me whether he agrees or disagrees, just if it's crazy or not crazy. You know, maybe he can see it. He can understand why somebody would say that. And these are not things that I personally believe, but it's just for the sake of the take and for the segment. All right. Number 1. Maybe I'm crazy, but the AFC Championship game will be the Buffalo Bills versus the Los Angeles Chargers.
I think you woke up this morning and bumped your head several times on the bunk above you.
You know, both these teams 2-0. Both have looked pretty dominant, if you ask me. I know you're talking about the Ravens, but, you know, we saw what the Bills did to them in week 1. The Browns looked like they were going to hang around early, but, you know, the offense just couldn't do much of anything. And these two teams just haven't blundered at all. So, you know, I don't think this is too crazy of a take to say it's going to be Chargers Bills by the end of the year.
I think it's absolutely absurd. I love the Chargers. I love what Diane Henley's doing with them over there defensively. Their offensive line is one of the best units in football. They're squeezing everything they can out of Keenan Allen. Quentin Johnston's finally figuring out how to play football, and unfortunately, I think they're easily, not easily. The Chiefs are over there. I think they probably won their division though.
Oh, we'll get there. We'll get there. Oh, not that, but we'll get there. My next take. Maybe I'm crazy, but there's a division out there that had a team fall to 0-2. Had another team fall to 0-2. That had another team fall to 1-1. But there's a team standing atop that is 2-0. The AFC South. The Indianapolis Colts will not only win the AFC South, but Daniel Jones will finish top 5 in the MVP voting. Top 5. Top 5.
I was going to say you were crazy for the first one. The first part. Because CJ Stroud not giving up the ass. He going to come back and figure it out.
No, it's not him giving up the ass. It's the people in front of him giving up the ass.
Well, he going to get it back.
I'm crazy.
Daniel Jones, top 5 MVP.
Top 5.
Yeah, crazy. Crazy as hell.
We saw Sam
Lamar, Pat,
we saw
Josh
Sam
Allen.
Darnold. Pat who?
He been asked so far, but it's still Pat Mahomes.
Not that he's better, but, you know, just going to finish top 5. You know, Pat Mahomes, I don't know if he's going to finish top 5 in MVP. It depends on how good the Chiefs are by the end of the season. If Pat Mahomes is looking like this, he won't finish top 5.
It'll probably be Lamar, Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, Bryce Young, and Jackson Smith and Jigba.
All right, and everybody just clicked off of this video, but it'll be like Lamar Jackson, Jordan Love, Josh Allen, Justin Herbert, and then The 5th, I don't know, fucking Jalen Hurts or Jared Goff or something like that. I don't know. All right.
Burrow might win it, bro.
He might. If they keep especially with them winning that division and them just being over the Chiefs might just be enough for him to get that award. Speaking of the Kansas City Chiefs, I might go 0 for 3 here so far to start the Maybe I'm Crazy. This one might be a little wild. He has never missed the playoffs in his time being part of the Kansas City Chiefs. But, I mean, I look at this schedule. You got the Giants next week, okay, on Sunday Night Football. You got the Ravens, the Jags, the Lions, the Raiders, Commanders, the Bills, Broncos, Colts, Cowboys, Texans, Chargers, Broncos again. That's a tough-ass schedule. For a team to be 0-2, tough schedule already. You're 0-2 while a team that beat you is 2-0 in your division already. The Kansas City Chiefs, maybe I'm crazy, but they are missing the playoffs.
Absolutely bogus.
All right.
I don't even know myself. Like you, it is a tough schedule.
Mm-hmm.
They are much worse than they've been in the past years.
Much worse.
But they still have Steve Spagnuolo. They still have Andy Reid.
That offense stinks. Patrick Mahomes is their best runner. Their running backs stink.
I'm not even going to get into that dude back there at running back because I'm just going to get angry. But if you want to go this direction, Travis Kelce's last season, Roger Goodell gonna make some calls.
It was fair. You're absolutely right. Just got engaged. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. They fuck around with the Super Bowl.
You think the Swifties are gonna let the Chiefs?
No, you're right. Right. Miss the Super Bowl for all. You're right.
Damn.
You're right.
Damn.
Yeah.
I accidentally bumped I bumped my paper shredder with my foot and it scared me.
All right. Next. This one might not upset you too much, but this involves one of your guys. So the last four out of the 4 out of the last 5 number 1 overall picks are quarterbacks. Trevor Lawrence, CJ Stroud, Bryce Young, there's Trayvon Walker, then Bryce Young, and then Cam Ward.
Caleb Williams?
Caleb Williams and then Cam Ward. So 5 out of the last 6 are quarterbacks. Cam Ward will be the best out of the last 5 number 1 overall quarterbacks.
I think that's true.
Yeah? You like it? All right. We'll take it.
I think that him and CJ is damn close. It's hard to say he'll be better than CJ because I think CJ is just absolutely incredible. But what Cam Ward is showing me, even though it's not producing a ton right now, I think that the flashes he's having and what he might be able to pull off eventually is impressive. I think that Bryce Young is just a step below them, and I think that Trevor Lawrence is. I don't know. He no longer has that star potential.
Don't get Suge upset, man.
He's still very good, but he no longer has that star potential. He's closer to Bryce Young than he is CJ Stroud.
Wow. Suge, sound off in the comments if you disagree.
What was the 5th one?
Caleb Williams.
Bryce, CJ, Trevor, Caleb Williams. Damn. I would probably put him in between Cam, CJ, and Bryce and Trevor. So it's like 3 tiers right there.
Okay. All right. On to the next one. Maybe I'm crazy.
On to the next.
Maybe I'm crazy, but week 1 was a fluke, and the Lions will still win the NFC North.
You said week 1 was a fluke. I thought you were going to that team over there in New York. I was about to walk to Florida and whoop your ass.
No, I don't got no shit. They didn't deserve nothing. This week.
The Lions' bad play was a fluke, and they're going to outplay the Packers. I disagree heavily. I think the Packers are one of the best teams, not just in the NFC, but in all of football. I think they win the division pretty handedly.
52 points ain't easy, man.
Definitely not.
All right.
But who was out there trying to guard Amon-Ra and Jameson Williams?
You're absolutely right. Moving on. Maybe I'm crazy, but the Dallas Cowboys will finish 2nd in the NFC East. Yes.
So they're gonna beat the Commanders.
Yes.
Fuck no.
Jaden Daniels got a little knee sprain, questionable for this week.
Fuck no.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right. So let me write
Don't
down.
care.
This one was a fuck no. Okay. All right. Well, no, this one
was
I combined.
this was insane asylum. You should be placed in for this one.
Wow, even worse than which one was it? Even worse for the Chiefs one? And even worse than the Daniel Jones top 5?
This might have been your worst one.
That the Cowboys finished second? Really? That's my worst one.
You think the Commanders? I don't think there's a world where the Commanders are below them.
I think there's a world. I don't think it'll happen, but I definitely think there's
maybe
a world.
If Jaden Daniels dies.
Wow. Wow. I don't think it's insane to say that the Cowboys finish over them. I really don't. But I don't like I said, I don't think it'll happen, but I don't think it's insane.
The Giants just took them to the edge of the world.
Man, a win is a win in the NFL, man. A win is a win. And just in week 1, did they not look good against the Eagles?
Yeah, but the Eagles look good.
And you're talking about the Giants played the Commanders. It wasn't like the Commanders just steamrolled the Giants. It was not an easy game for the Commanders to win. It wasn't. The final score may say 21-6, but it was not an easy game for the Commanders to win. The Commanders' offense didn't look great in that game.
Jalen Hurts had 105 yards this week.
Hey. The Eagles fans going to be in the fucking comments going crazy on you. Don't say too much. They hate when anybody talks about their quarterback.
Well, the motherfucker needs talked about.
The
Giants might go 0-17.
Wow.
I think the Commanders are closer to the Eagles than they are to the Cowboys.
I disagree heavily. I don't think the Commanders are anywhere near the Eagles. Like, I don't think they're in the same fucking stratosphere. I don't think they're anywhere near the class of the Eagles.
I think they need to look in the mirror and say, why the fuck we got Bobby Wagner trying to play coverage on talented players, but like... Get Tatum McLaurin the fucking ball, Jaden! Damn!
Well, that's all I got for this week's edition of Maybe I'm Crazy. And it seemed like I was very crazy this week.
I need you to lay off the weed because you was nuts this week.
Because last week you said I wasn't, you were saying I wasn't crazy enough. This week, honestly, I didn't think I was crazy at all, to be honest. Let me not say at all, but I didn't think I was that crazy this week either. All right, week 2.
He was doing a lean on the street.
My fault. I'll be better. I'll be better next week. Let's get into
after that.
Yeah,
we got our reviews. And last week we went game by game, gave everyone a little bit of love. Before the season started, we said that we'll probably come on more so topics than going game by game. We're still going game by game, but if you get like, hey, you look like ass, and we move on, don't be upset because some of these games
game by game, man. I enjoy. I don't know. I enjoy it.
For sure, I do too. I do too, low key. Mm-hmm. But I do think that like if there's not a lot to talk about, we can be more so. For sure. Because last year, even if there wasn't a lot to talk about, we kind of forced something to talk about.
Game by game, yeah, for sure. Yeah, in week
like the Saints game
in week 9, yeah, when the Saints and the fucking whoever else play, it's like
like week 2 when the Saints play. We don't really got to talk about that one.
All right, let's go ahead, man. Go ahead.
First game of the week.
Yeah,
we have previously talked about New York Giants going into Dallas and losing in overtime, 40-37. Dak Prescott, Russell Wilson put on an absolute clinic.
What a game. What a fucking game this was. Before I'm skipping all the way to the end. Brandon Aubrey, for your team to be on the other side of the 50, and they say we're okay just running a fucking a halfback draw. And we a halfback draw, because it's like, if we got to kick this fucking 65-yarder, we'll fucking do it. Like, the fucking, like, how good does that feel? For it's like, if your team gets to midfield, we're at least walking out of here with fucking 3 points. Like, that is insane.
No bullshit. Shout out to him, Brandon Aubrey's best kicker in the NFL right now.
Yeah.
Shout out to fucking Schottenheimer for having the balls to put the trust in his kicker like that.
For sure.
He's going for your first career win, and you're kicking a 64-yarder to go to overtime. Shouts out to him too, bro.
And that shit, it didn't sneak in there. That shit would have been good from an extra fucking 5 yards. Like, bro, it's ridiculous. But on to the rest of the game, man. Week 1, the entire NFL world was like, get Russell Wilson out of here, get him out of here. Jackson Dart, it's time for you to start. and we see Malik Neighbors all pissed or whatever. And my goodness, in this game, Russell Wilson made it a point. I'm getting Malik Neighbors involved, and he also got dude that you hate for some reason involved in this game too. Wan'Dale Robinson. It felt like Russ hit him 17 different times up the seam. I swear you're not a Wan'Dale guy. You're always like, man, and they got fuck-ass Wan'Dale Robinson, over 5'8"-ass Wan'Dale Robinson or some shit like that.
I don't think I've ever said fuck-ass
It's
Wan'Dale Robinson.
Something like that.
5'8", maybe. 5'8", maybe.
Okay. But yeah, I felt like he hit Wan'Dale Robinson on that scene fucking 17 times. That touchdown catch by Malik Neighbors, that where he's turning around midair, spinning around and making that catch. My fucking goodness. Russell Wilson was so good in this game until he wasn't. Man, I've always said I hated that Russell Wilson was a Seahawk because I love Russell Wilson. I love rooting for him. That's why I was such a big Bronco guy when he went to the Broncos. And I want to root for him here in New York, but he made it tough in week 1. But this week I was rooting so hard. And then he showed why everybody wanted him benched. Overtime, both teams had the ball at this point. Giants get the ball back, and Russell Wilson just fucking throws up a prayer. Just chucks it up there. It has no chance to be caught by Malik Neighbors, and it's an interception. And then you're just like, damn, here we fucking go. But still, Russ still played a hell of a game. I'm not going to take too much away from him. He played a hell of a game. But the Giants looked like they were going to run away with this game in the beginning. In that first half, that defensive line was all over Dak Prescott, was all over him. And I'm like, holy shit, the Giants are about to, walk out of here with an easy win. But then in the second half, the Cowboys got it going a bit more. The defense wasn't able to hold them back as much. And Dak Prescott, we've both said, he's super underrated. He gets so much hate for absolutely no reason. And George Pickens has opened up this offense so much. Even if he isn't getting the ball, he's just drawing so many defenders because he can always take the top off of a defense. And if you just throw it down to him, even if he's covered, he's going to draw a fucking penalty every time if he's not catching it. Every fucking time he's going to draw a penalty because somebody's grabbing him and somehow he's still always almost making the catch even while being thrown to the ground. Javonte Williams, your boy, I know you're going to talk about him. The Cowboys look decent, look like they have a solid run game. This offense is going to be fun, and this is why I say I wouldn't be surprised if they finish second in the NFC East because this offense can be electric. Their defense is, man, they could use Micah Parsons. I alluded to it earlier, bro. They're Micah Parsons away from being a legit solidified playoff team. If they just have somebody that can play a lick of defense over there, because that secondary, Trayvon Diggs, man. Go ahead. Go ahead.
The Davion Clowney, welcome to the team, brother.
That don't mean a goddamn thing. That don't mean a damn thing.
Davion, welcome.
That don't mean a damn thing, man. They're a Micah Parsons away from being a legit playoff team. I was so in on the Cowboys this offseason. And I low-key am starting to buy in a bit more after seeing their offense this past week. But that defense, like I said, is not so good. But I'm happy with where the Cowboys are. You fought hard against the Eagles in week 1, and then you come back, not necessarily come back, but you fight through this game and win this game, and you put up whatever it was, like 40 points to win this game and show that offense is something serious. So I like the Cowboys, man. They're gonna be a fun watch this year.
I might get a 33 jersey. I might have to do it. That's my guy, man. I love Javonte Williams, and he looks so good. He looks so good. I'm upset I didn't take him and J.K. Dobbins in every league. James Hudson.
Oh, man.
First possession of the game. Unsportsmanlike conduct. False start. Unsportsmanlike conduct. False start.
Just fucking.
What are we doing?
Mollywop the guy. Then he's blocked the guy to the ground and just not letting him get up. Just fucking shoving him into the dirt. Like, my goodness. And then want to be mad when he gets benched. Like, what? What?
He's freaking out on the sidelines. He gets benched for the rookie Marcus Embo. And he ended up looking okay. He didn't get 4 penalties in a row. So, I mean, that's an upgrade. That's an upgrade. A guy that I loved when he was drafted by Buffalo. Big corner. Super fast. Yeah. Unfortunately, just not a talented football player. Kyrie Elam, it might be time to try something else over there. Yeah. He has more bad plays than good plays. And it sucks to say because
whoever was on the call was talking about him like, there goes first round pick Kyrie Irving, man. He has a chance to be something special in this league. I'm like, what the fuck are we doing here? I'm like, what are we doing here? It might have been Greg Olsen, I think. It might have been Greg Olsen. Like, I was like, what are we doing here?
I don't know if I like Greg Olsen or not. Like, sometimes it's like, this guy's good. Other times it's like,
I wish he was still with Kevin Burkhardt. I think he was really good. I liked them a lot together, and now it's obviously him and Brady. But yeah, I enjoy Greg Olsen.
I think this was game of the week, though. Great game to pretty much start off the week. This was really heavily involved in my watching rotation to start the day.
Sure.
So, shouts out to this weak ass game that won't matter in 6 weeks.
Not at all.
Because they'll both be bad.
Hmm?
Except they'll both be bad. We got Seattle going into Pittsburgh and winning 31-17 against Aaron Rodgers-led Steelers.
Not a game I was too locked in on. I know Aaron Rodgers wasn't good in this game. His numbers make it look like he wasn't that bad, but Aaron Rodgers wasn't good in this game. DK had another drop in this game, didn't do much of anything, wasn't a huge factor in this game. DK, I still don't know why they paid you $33 million a year, but hey, get your money, man. But I talked about it in week 1. I think this is closer to what the Steelers are going to be. I think week 1 was super fluky. I don't expect them to be putting up that many points. But like and their defense, the scoreboard says 31 points, but their defense wasn't as terrible as a scoreboard may make it seem, because dude-ass Caleb Johnson just forgot the rules for a second and just let the Seahawks go down and grab that ball off that fucking kickoff and score a bullshit-ass touchdown. Like, what are we doing there? But yeah, I don't have much to say about this game. The Seahawks defense is absolutely elite. I said this last week. K9 looked a lot better in this game. But yeah, this is... there's a middle ground where I think that's the Aaron Rodgers we're going to get, and I think this is what the Steelers are going to be. Just a super low-scoring team. But I expect their defense to be a lot better. I don't got shit else to say about this game.
JSN had help this week, thankfully, because last week he didn't. Cooper Kupp looked good. Torrey Horton had 2 catches, one of them being a touchdown. Zach Charbonnet carried the ball 15 times for 10 yards. Not exaggerating. That is absolutely horrific, dog. I don't even know how that's possible when you're 6'9" as a running back. Kenny Walker looked really good, as you said. Rick Wilman got absolutely slandered week 1, but bounced back this week, played good. Aaron Rodgers sucked. Caleb Johnson, I don't understand why they even draft him at this point. They're not playing him at all on offense. Jalen Warren had a really good game. He had a 65-yard play, 134 yards total. They're using DK as a jump ball receiver, though, and I like that because he didn't really do that much in Seattle. Moving on, we got the LA Rams going in to Tennessee and beating the Titans 33-19.
My biggest issue with the Tennessee Titans and dude-ass over there, Mr. Callahan.
He's gone.
It's like Cam Ward shows these flashes, but he shows these flashes because he has to go out there and just make something happen because the game's already out of hand. 2 weeks in, it's like, okay, let's start off with this run game, see what this run game got going. We're just going to run, pound the ball. And then, oh shit, we look up, we're down a couple of scores. All right, Cam Ward, now you just got to go throw the ball and try to get us back in this game and win this game. And that's just not going to work if that's your game plan for your rookie quarterback, to just try to run the ball in it, and when it's not working, and then the game gets out of hand, and now it's just like, okay, Cam Ward, just go make some shake. And he tried his ass off. He really did. That throw to your boy, he made some shit shake. You see the flashes there. But yeah, Brian Callahan, I'm just not a fan of what they're doing over there. And it's 2 weeks in, so I'll cut him some slack. But Cam Ward, you got to get him going earlier into the game. You can't just like I said, just try to get him going super late into the game when the game's already out of hand. And as far as the Rams go, we've never liked this guy. He got paid this offseason. The Rams offense is literally just their 2 receivers. It's strictly just Puka Nacua and Devontae Adams. I have it written down there was 32 passes thrown. 22 of them were to Devontae Adams and Puka Nacua. Their offense is nothing else but those 2. If any one of them go down for whatever other reason, this offense might be fucking cooked. It might be cooked because Kyron Williams did not look good. Blake Corum got a lot more snaps in this game. I maybe have the percentage somewhere. I don't know.
He looked good.
Yeah, but he had 5 carries for 44 yards and a touchdown. He looked good. So hopefully he continues to take more and more snaps away from Kyron Williams, and maybe they can have a bit of a run game. But they paid him, so who knows if they'll do that.
If one of them receivers go down, they're going to be all right. They got Jordan Whittington.
Your boy, yep. You did talk about him all of last season.
It always makes me laugh when you say your boy to a guy. Like, I don't expect you to say your boy. It's like, I like Elakeo Manor, but like...
Oh, that's not your boy. My fault. My fault.
I mean, I'll claim him, I guess, but I don't know.
I did that last year to somebody, and you're like, how the fuck is that? I forget who, but you got on me for it. Like, how the fuck is that my boy? I forget who it is, but it might have been
midweek.
I don't know. Go ahead, sorry.
Midweek, Sean McVay says we need to get Terrence Ferguson the ball more. Or not the ball, more involved. And he did that. He went from 0 snaps to 4 snaps this week. He played 4 snaps the entire game, and that was partially because Kobe Parkinson was out. Cam Ward, once again, wasn't the problem. He had little flashes. You know how in Madden you have like little traits like QB whisperer for talent rebuild? I think that Brian Callahan is an offensive line guy. I might be talking out of my ass, but I'm pretty sure him and his pops are offensive line like rebuilds. And for them, that to be the case, their offensive line looks really shitty.
I was going to say, they had most of their penalties in that game.
I don't like the Titans. I like Cam Ward. I like some of the young guys they got over there. Tamir DK, figure it the fuck out. He hasn't really done much at all. Tyler Lockett, he had a great career. We'll see it somewhere else.
Absolutely.
Next up.
Another game we're going to fly through.
Do we even got to mention it?
Yeah, we do. Let me. And it's strictly, it's not strictly, but it's really because Justin Fields, dog. You know, Brock Purdy goes down and Brock Purdy was my fantasy quarterback on one of my leagues. I'm like, okay, look, Justin Fields in free agency. Justin Fields just put up some numbers. I'm not expecting, Justin Fields to do what he did in week 1, but Justin Fields gonna get me some shit on the ground. He gonna, make a couple of nice passes. Him and Garrett Wilson showed that fucking, that connection. Justin Fields gonna hold me over until Brock Purdy's back healthy. 3 for 11 for 27 yards. Justin Fields, I'm sorry,
he got hurt.
He got hurt. But 3 for 11 for 27 yards.
He got hurt.
3 for 11 for 27 yards. Before he got hurt, he just, simplest of throws, he just could not fucking hit it. For some reason, he just went all the way back to the Justin Fields that everybody wanted out of Chicago, needed a new destination. And I was just like, what happened, Justin? In the span of 1 week, you and Garrett Wilson just didn't have the connection anymore? Like, what happened? What happened for you to just go back to this former version of yourself? And it's a lot of credit to the Bills. They threw some different coverages at him. Justin just wasn't able to process it. But Justin, you got to be better than 3 for 11. I was excited coming into this game. Not that they were going to win this game, but maybe make it interesting. And you made our boy Nico look like an absolute jackass because he went on that NFL Live shit and he was like, the Jets have a chance to upset the Bills here. And my fucking goodness, did Justin Fields just say, hey, Nico, fuck you. Because Justin Fields was atrocious in this game. Was atrocious. And the Bills killed them in the fucking trenches. They dominated their offensive line. They dominated the run game too. The Bills had 224 rush yards to the Jets 100. This was just not a good game for the Jets and Justin Fields. And like I said for the Steelers, I think this is more closer to what the Jets will be. I don't think Justin Fields will be this bad by any means, but I think this is closer to what the Jets will be. I don't think they're going to be the team that puts up 30 or whatever they put up last week against the Steelers.
So I got my couch here. I got 2 TVs on a wall, and I had my laptop in front of me. And I had Red Zone on one TV, the Ravens game on the other, and then I had the Steelers and Seahawks and on my laptop. Then I had three monitors here, and I had a game pulled up on all 3 of them.
How many screens do you have up when you watch football? Like on a Sunday,
6.
when every game's 6? Okay. I'm 4. 6? Like, damn. How do you, like, you're, like, and Red Zone is showing fucking 7 games at a time.
These 3 here, I'm not locked in on. It's just like if I'm missing something in Red Zone or I'm not seeing something, I'll tune in for a little bit.
That's right.
And that's what happened in the Jets game. I was like, damn. Dang, so Justin won. So I tuned over and it was like, have the Jets gotten the ball every time? It's just Bills. I
was literally saying this on stream. It's like, oh, let me go check in what Justin Fields is doing. He's my quarterback. Let me see what him and G5 are doing. I got them in fantasy. I look and Josh Allen got the ball. Okay, I'll go back. I come back 10 minutes later. It's not the same drive, but the Bills got the ball again. I leave, come back. Bills got the fucking ball again. I come back. Justin has the ball, but the ball's on the fucking ground. The Bills get it, and the Bills have the ball again. Then I come back the last time. Justin Fields is out for the rest of the game, concussion. And I'm like, holy shit, I didn't get to see the Jets play a fucking snap of offense this game. Not at all. I had to go back and watch this shit because every time I looked, the Bills had it. Fuck.
As you just said, Justin Fields is in concussion protocol. They lose 30-10. James Cook is amazing, and Jeremy Ruckert caught his first career touchdown, so shouts out to him. And his pops posted on Twitter. He was like, "I know this ain't what we wanted, but my son scored a touchdown in the NFL." So I mean, that's cool.
Hey, yeah.
Next up,
Another game.
we got the New England Patriots going into the UFL Stadium and playing the Miami Dolphins. And they pull out the win 33-27. It absolutely pisses me off that Travion Henderson's barely playing. Ramondre Stevenson, holy shit, who's Harrison? Carried the shit out of the ball, had a high workload. He looked pretty good, so I can't even.
And that kickoff return.
Antonio Gibson, Yo Girl is hot. Both offenses played really good this game. Tua played like a potato in week 1 and then played really good really good.
I was gonna say I don't think Tua's stats show I think his stats overblow how he played. I don't think he was as good as his stats say. He had a bad overthrow to Tyreek Hill, had a bad third down sack, had that late drive interception. Tua was just alright in this game. He was alright.
I guess the more so of what I was alluding to was that he got more guys involved. Like Tyreek had a couple good plays. Jalen Waddle had a good game. I wish they would give Ollie Gordon the ball. I hate the Dolphins, so I will not be. The Dolphins won't be a primary watch for me all season. It can be the Dolphins and Arkansas playing, and I'll probably be watching Arkansas.
And the Dolphins deserve to lose, and they're absolute jackasses because you return a fucking kick, and then you let him fucking match you. You let the Patriots match your right fucking back, go 90 yards to the fucking house. Just fucking pitiful, Miami. Just pitiful. We can move on.
Shit, dude got 3 home runs right now for the Mariners.
Is that the dude that broke the record? Like the most home runs by a switch hitter?
No idea.
Not
his name is Ken Zone.
I don't fucking mind more locked into fucking baseball than you, man. How?
I've watched one game all season.
That's
one game.
Crazy. I'm going to the Marlins game September 26th because they're doing something with Stranger Things. And if you know me, Stranger Things is my favorite show. They're giving out Stranger Things jerseys. Like I have the Scooby-Doo one. And like, you know, the upside down, I don't know if you know Stranger Things, but the upside down is the big thing in Stranger Things. So they have the Marlins, like, you know, it says Marlins, but it's flipped upside down. It's red and black. And I thought it was pretty hard. So I'm going to go to that game and get that jersey.
Not all of us are rich.
It costs fucking $20 to get into a Marlins game. We suck.
I watched the Yankees opening day game. Haven't watched it. I haven't watched a single Red
Stadium
game
was
all
really
season.
nice, man. Yeah, the Reds. I know you're a big Reds. Are you bigger Reds or bigger Yankees?
I'm a Yankees fan.
Okay.
I've always been a Yankees fan. I just like Ellie and Matt McClain.
Never mind then. All right, moving on to the Jacksonville Jaguars falling short to the Cincinnati Bengals in a game where Joe Burrow. Man, it sucks. It sucks, man. Joe Burrow goes down late in the game. He's grabbing at his leg. I'm like, oh shit, what happened? What happened? But it doesn't look like the big injuries because Joe looks like he's hurt. But it's like it doesn't look like it was ACL or anything. Doesn't look like it was Achilles. So I'm like, what's going on? And then it comes out he has a grade 3 turf toe or strain, whatever it is, grade 3 turf toe, and he's gonna have surgery and he's gonna be out for 3 months. So I know Jake Browning looked decent in the past when Joe Burrow was out, but the Bengals can go ahead and kick their season to the fucking curb. Just be fucking bad. Just be bad. It's fine. And just go get you a pick next year and just come back next year. Cause
hello. Oh, you want Jameis?
Nah. Yeah. I mean, if Jamar Chase and T. Higgins want their numbers, I'm sure they'd be happy about that. But I don't think that changes anything in terms of you guys winning games. I think Jake Browning will be just fine. But yeah, it just sucks to see Joe Burrow get hurt. And it's like, you've seen a lot of the Andrew Luck and Joe Burrow comparisons ever since Joe Burrow got hurt. And it's just like, damn, man, Joe Burrow's been hurt so much. And it's like, you think they put some investment into this offensive line and give a rat's ass about this offensive line. But no, you're drafting a fucking defensive lineman in the first round. You're paying your top 2 receivers top dollar money. You pay Trey Hendrickson. You got Joe Burrow's money, and there's just no effort put into the offensive line. And then you see your quarterback go down. And now Joe Burrow's had a torn ACL. He's had a wrist injury that had him out for the year, and now this turf toe that he's gonna be out 3 months with. It sucks to see because Joe Burrow is an absolute baller. Played amazing last year, and yeah, it just sucks. The Bengals, the Ravens just have the easiest cakewalk to the fucking division title at this point now.
I don't know. They still got to go through Cleveland.
Shut that shit up.
Joe Burrow, we love you. Heal up.
Talk to him at all?
He been busy, man.
Yeah. Let him
I
know.
think
I
that,
wish him.
they just got Desmond Ridder onto the practice squad. Can we try to just cut his toe off and give it to Joe? Is that
Something,
like an
man.
option?
Something. Damn it, you can take my toe, Joe. You can take my toe, Joe, man. That should really hurt me, man. Like, it's
I
because like
think so.
they haven't tried. They haven't fucking tried, bro. They haven't fucking tried to put a fucking competent fucking complete roster around the guy. They have not tried. It's him willing his fucking way, willing this fucking team into the Super Bowl, into the playoffs, into playoff contention. They haven't fucking tried to put a competent defense around this guy, a competent offensive line. Ever since Joe Burrow's been in the fucking NFL, he's been the most sacked quarterback. He's taken like the sixth most hit. No, I think it's the sixth most hits and then the most sacked quarterback. And his offensive line has always been in the bottom 5. They've always graded out in the bottom fucking 5 ever since he's been in the fucking league. I think the Niners offensive line is bad. When I look at that guys like CJ Stroud and Joe Burrow, it's like we have the fucking best offensive line in the world because of what these guys have, bro. It's honestly so ridiculous. And to see Joe Burrow go down again, man, fuck you, Cincy.
I saw. I don't know how true this stat is, so don't take it for face value, but I saw a thing that said that when Andrew Luck retired, surprisingly, he had taken like 158 quarterback hits, and Joe Burrow in the same time frame has taken like 207.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, it's
absolutely insane.
Man, it's sad to see, and I don't think Joe Burrow's gonna go down that path of retiring early. I really hope he doesn't, but man, it's just like do you not give a damn about protecting your quarterback? And it's like, I don't have the numbers, but they are in shotgun 90% of their fucking snaps. That doesn't help him any fucking more. You have a piss poor offensive line, and Joe Burrow's a guy that wants to stand there and he'll take a fucking hit to the fucking head if he can stand there and make the throw. But you gotta put some people in front of him that can fucking protect him. But onto the other side, BTJ, man. Theo had a video. Our boy Theo. Our boy Theo had a video about BTJ not looking good.
He said the Saints are going to win the division, so he gets
yeah. He's just, we know Theo. We know him, but it's not our guy. We know
that's
Theo.
Our guy. No. That's our guy Theo, but it's like, I don't know what he was doing.
That's our guy, but yeah. My fault.
Check
about
his
him.
activity on that day specifically.
Yeah, my fault about my guy, but he's cool people. Yeah. So our guy Theo had a video about BTJ, and BTJ just not looking interested in the game, just not even like having a care in the world. He had that interception, or Trevor obviously threw the interception, but it's where like BTJ just doesn't even try and just puts an arm out and the ball gets tipped. Another one, yes, exactly. Was about to get hit and doesn't even really go for it. The fumble where it's like T-Law gets hit and the ball goes forward or whatever. He doesn't even try to jump on the ball, just is walking while everybody else is scrambling for the ball. And even like forget the effort plays, even just catching and running the routes, it just doesn't look crisp. I don't know what's going on with BTJ. I don't expect this to continue. I expect him to obviously get back to what he was in his rookie season. But Trevor Lawrence doesn't look that great either. You talked about him earlier on. He doesn't look the greatest. And, Trevor, it's time for you to fucking to tap into that Clemson Trevor, that generational talent that you were supposed to be, Trevor.
He's gone,
because
he's gone.
You haven't. It's not like you've been fucking piss poor, because you haven't at all. But I just want to see that fucking generational Trevor, man. That top 10 Trevor. I really want to see it.
Well, you're not gonna. That man no longer exists.
Man. Sorry,
Travis Hunter had a good defensive play on Yoshi Voss. Think they should continue to ramp him up because he's talented enough to do so. Etienne and Bashal Tutin's a fun little running back duo. And Jamar Chase, Lord have mercy, that man's talented.
Yeah, and Jake Browning came in and threw fucking 3 interceptions. He tried to lose that fucking game, but thank God they were able to pull it out. T. Higgins had a really nice touchdown catch too, where he like bounced off of fucking a couple of tackles and scored. So yeah, shouts out to them. They gonna feast regardless, whoever's back there at quarterback. But I really think the Bengals season is over.
It's over.
Yeah.
Next up, we got the 49ers going into New Orleans to play the Saints, and they pull out the game 26-21. Mac Jones and Spencer Rattler look good. Christian McCaffrey, Alvin Kamara both touched the ball an absolute shit ton. Jawan Jennings played well. Chris Olave played pretty good, and Luke Farrell, former Buckeye, gets the touchdown. Go ahead.
Look, I was about to cut you off. I'm like, okay, you know, he went to the Niners and Saints without going, or something like that. But then you started rattling off the fucking stats and stuff. So I'm like, okay, he's just gonna say a bunch of shit and then be like, all right, go ahead, do your thing. I already knew. I already fucking knew. But yeah, Mac Jones, man, he started this game 0 for 5. And I had put out a tweet. I was like, good luck to you, Reese and Frosty. And yeah, go ahead. What's up?
Our guy, Mac Jones.
Our guy, Mac Jones. And I was like, good luck.
You didn't believe.
But before the game, Reese is like, man, I know I said, may the best team win. And Reese said, if for damn sure not going to be us. Then he saw Mac Jones' first drive and he was like, hold on, never mind. Because Mac Jones looked fucking awful. Mac Jones looked fucking awful to start that game. Bro, in that first drive, and throughout the game, he played well, but Mac Jones is like, he just moves clunky and clumsy and just sloppy. Like, he's just all over the place, it seems like. He'll try to, like, evade pressure and try to move, and it just don't look fluid. It just don't look good. But he made it fucking work. Mac Jones made some throws. He had to throw to Ricky Pearsall. That was like a corner route. I was like, wow. He had to throw to Jawan Jennings a touchdown pass. Mac Jones did his fucking thing. He played some phenomenal fucking ball. Luke Farrell, like you said, caught a touchdown. The tight end stepped up and George Kittle being gone. Christian McCaffrey didn't touch the ball as much in week 1, but I still think we could lay off a bit. Brian Robinson does not look fucking good. Jordan James out of fucking Oregon. Let's play the guy. Let's get him some fucking snaps because Brian Robinson.
No.
Oh, because he's a duck. But Brian Robinson
We're not disrespecting Brian Robinson.
Brian Robinson hasn't looked good. I know he's just gotten here, but he hasn't looked good. Kendrick Bourne had a catch being back. Welcome back, KB.
Had a couple catches. I think he had 3, didn't he?
3? Shit, I guess I wasn't locked in. I only saw one of them, but shit. Shouts out to you,
I think
KB.
he had like 35 yards.
He's just such a happy guy. I just love Kendrick Bourne. He's always smiling and shit. I love him. Ricky Pearsall was solid in this game, but the story of this game was the 49ers. Not the story, because Mac Jones was the story of this game, but the 49ers defense. Nick Bosa, Bryce Huff. Nick Bosa was so fucking clutch in this game yet again. It's 3 minutes left. The Saints have the ball on their side of the field. They're backed up. Nick Bosa makes a play and sacks Spencer Rattler on 4th down, and I'm thinking the game's over. But then they get the ball back, and then on 4th down, Bryce Huff comes out of here, shoots out of a fucking cannon. I mean, Bryce Huff was gone. The second they snapped the ball, he was already in Spencer Rattler's face and gets the forced fumble. And Michael Williams, he did not have a sack in this game, but he had, I think, 3 tackle for loss. Michael Williams in the run game, that's what he was always going to be, a great run defender. He was amazing in this game. Michael Williams was phenomenal. If he can become even a decent pass rusher, he will be a hell of a player. He will be a fucking star because he lived in the backfield. He had so many tackle for losses. Him and Nick Bosa got home on 1. He wasn't able to get the sack, but he caused some pressure. And the last name I'll bring up, other than Fred Warner, because we know who he is, the guy playing next to Fred Warner. We lost the guy. He went and looked up his number just to say Deommodore Lenoir is weak. And that's just not true because Deommodore Lenoir was absolutely strapping shit. Absolutely strapping shit. It's Renardo Green that's getting fucking picked on, number 0. But as I was saying, the guy next to Fred Warner, number 53, D. Winters. If you don't know his name, now you fucking know. D. Winters is a fucking baller. Is an absolute stud. Should have been playing last season instead of Devondre Campbell, who fucking walked out on us mid-game. But the D. Winters is an absolute stud. That's just so funny.
I forgot about that shit.
He's a fucking baller. So we still are linebacker university, and we still have the best linebacking duo in the league. Because Fred Warner and D. Winters are some absolute fucking studs. Studs! Robert Saleh, I fucking love you, bro. That's all I got for the Niners.
Wherever Sonny Styles goes next year is going to be linebacker university. So be prepared.
Now it'll be us. If Sonny gets drafted by the Niners, that's us. Like the Niners are us.
I guarantee it. I guarantee I will have a Sonny Styles jersey.
Oh man, that
he could go to any team.
UFL.
And I will have a Sonny Styles jersey.
Wow, that's a real one. That's a real one. We can move on. That's the Niners. Shout out to you.
Except the San Francisco 49ers. Moving on. I'm just kidding. I love Sonny Styles so much, bro. You tap in. If that's the only player from Ohio State you tap into, you will love Sonny Styles, bro. Does every middle linebacker, 6'4", lightning fast. doesn't have a fucking flaw. Genius, rocks people.
So you're saying Fred Warner's finally gonna have some competition for best linebacker in the league?
I mean, not right away. But
I saw a tweet that reminds me. Is Brandon Aubrey like? Is that the only position where there's like the undisputed best? He's the undisputed best at his position. Like if you ask every single person.
I already know where you're going. I saw did respond to it with the picture of George and Fred, and I think Fred.
I don't know if I saw. I don't know. Did I see that?
I think Fred is undisputed. Okay. I don't think George is. I think Brock Bowers has an argument.
I don't know if Fred is, though. I feel like a lot of people coming off last season said Zach Bond and shit. Like, I by undisputed, I mean literally if you ask every single person will say Brandon Aubrey's the best kicker, I think. But I just don't know if
Fred Warner should be undisputed.
Okay.
I guess I don't know if he is, but he should be.
Sure. Okay. And George, I can hear Brock Bowers on George. I don't hate that. We can move on, though.
This probably is the only one, though.
Yeah, for sure. Because quarterback, it's like you'll get a bunch of different answers. Running back, you'll get a ton of different answers. Wide receiver is all over the place. So I was thinking about it. I thought kicker may be the only one, Brandon Aubrey.
Was Kelsey last one? Jason? Center?
Maybe his brother. I think Travis was probably the last one to be like undisputed because Travis was undisputed. I think for a little while. Like I was a huge George guy, but I think Travis had like 2 or 3 years where he was just the undisputed guy. So Mahomes did too.
For sure.
All right, we can move.
Now it's Lamar, best in the world. Moving on to speak of the fucking devil, bro. Oh my gosh!
Oh yeah, what a great transition. Yeah, what a great job by you.
We have the Cleveland Shitstains going to Baltimore and getting beat 41-17. I was curious to see what we would see out of the Browns' running game going into this because Dylan Sampson looked really good week 1. Jerome Ford looked like a pile of rocks. Rocket Sanchez had a touchdown. But we knew that Quinshon Judkins was going to play in this game, and he got a lot of carries. I think he had 10 to Dylan Sampson's like 4, which isn't a lot. But in your first game where you were away from the team for so long, seems pretty heavily. Lamar is elite. Fannin and Njoku is a fun little split at tight end. Mark Andrews, if you walked into the sun and that we never saw you again, I guess I wouldn't even be that upset anymore because you're breaking my fucking heart. I don't know who told me to take you 6th round. I should have just taken Zay Flowers because I wanted the duo so bad of him and Lamar. I should have just taken Zay Flowers. I could have gotten Jettis out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then D-Hop had another fun catch.
That's my brother right there at the Ravens game in that Ed Reed.
Number 20?
20, yeah. He posted it to his Instagram if you want. But yeah, he had himself a good time at the game. Started a little shaky because that Browns defense was all over the place. They were locking shit up. Miles, the best player in the NFL. The best player in the NFL.
He played against the best player in the NFL. You're right.
But I was talking about this. I looked over and it's like I see Derrick Henry with 5 rushes for 3 yards. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on over there in that game? So I switch over, and I mean, for the first like quarter-ish, the Browns were just strapping shit. Nobody could do anything in this game. But eventually, Lamar Jackson. They're going to get going, and he's going to throw touchdowns to people that nobody fucking has in fantasy. Nobody has no fucking, what was his name? Fucking
Devontae
Walker and Tylan Wallace.
Tylan Wallace.
I'm like, what the fuck? Get Zay Flowers in the fucking end zone. Get Derrick Henry in the end zone for all I care. Get Mark Andrews in the fucking end zone. These fucking nobodies. But yeah, I don't really got much else to say about this. Go ahead.
I think it was Benchwarmer Brand who tweeted out, maybe it might have been Bengal. One of them was like, you can kind of tell when teams aren't on prime time because they're not as afraid to try shit because why the fuck did Derrick Henry not get a carry on the 1 yard line? When D-Hop caught that ball, his knee touches on the 1 yard line. It's 1st and goal on the 1, and Derrick Henry doesn't get a fucking carry. Are we serious?
I like the first down play because everybody in the world thinks you're going to run, so you run a play action. Yes. I like that. But then he just doesn't get it, and then you get a penalty, I think, so it backs you up. It was a terrible job by the Ravens executing after that D-Hop catch. But yeah, the Browns defense is fun. Joe Flacco just ain't that great. How much longer till we see Shador or Dylan Gabriel? Or we saw Dylan Gabriel in, what was it? Was it this game or was it week 1? I'm tripping.
Yeah, it was this game.
This game, he scored. He passed for a touchdown. Yeah. Like how long until one of them come in? Because what are we doing?
Shador is not going to play this season. And right before this game came out, it was like, oh, the Ravens almost took Shador, but he told them not to.
Mm-hmm.
I'm tired of hearing stories.
Why does that matter?
Shador,
no, literally,
it doesn't matter. Let the fucking kid live. Dylan Gabriel. He has a lot of strikes in my book, so I really don't want to see him. He's a left-handed quarterback, which I don't like. He's an Oregon quarterback, which I don't like. And I think he's better than Joe Flacco because it's Joe Flacco and the big 2025. But, like, I don't know. I think they wasted a pick taking Dylan Gabriel as high as they did.
I can't call you crazy, especially the fact that you take Shador after. It is what it is. We can move on from this game.
And the Dolphins get Quinn Ewers in the 7th, and I think Quinn Ewers is a whole lot better than Dylan Gabriel. The Chicago Bears go into Detroit and get absolutely railed. Ben Johnson going back to his previous team. They both had a lot to prove, and one of them did so. I already talked about Jared Goff and my quarterback corner being the best quarterback of the week, throwing 5 touchdowns. The trio of Amon-Ra, Jahmyr Gibbs, and Jamison Williams all boomed.
Mm-hmm.
Rome Odunze is taking a big step. I want them to move DJ Moore at this point because what are we doing with him? He just doesn't – he's not even involved anymore. And Caleb hasn't looked phenomenal, but he's making a lot of good throws, and I think that he's just going to continue taking steps.
And he's starting these games well, but it just falls off the fucking rails after those first couple of drives. He started really well. The Bears looked like they were going to be competitive in this game to start, and then the fucking Lions just turned that shit up, and it was just. And then they're running, they're getting interceptions, and then doing celebrations of Ben Johnson's old plays where Jared Goff was stumbling and shit, just spitting on the fucking grave of the Bears, man. I feel so bad for the Bears because they were one of the offseason winners. They put so much into their offensive line, and their offensive line was fucking putrid. Was fucking awful. Where is it? The offensive line had 5 penalties in this game, and they added Joe Tooney, they added Drew Dahlman, and they added someone else that I'm forgetting, but they added 3 players on their offensive line, and it just hasn't mattered. And I know offensive line is a position group where it's like you need all 5 guys to have some chemistry. They all have to be working together. But my goodness, they just haven't looked good. So that hasn't helped Caleb in any way. But I keep saying Browns. The Bears defense was missing a lot of people, and it showed. The Lions had
Jalen Johnson might be out for season. They said
15 plays of 10+ yards, 7 plays of 20+ yards, and 5 plays of 30+ yards. Like, my goodness, the Bears couldn't do any fucking thing. And that's why I kind of do believe why the Lions week 1 was a bit of a fluke. They're obviously not going to put up 50 points every week, but I do think them missing Ben Johnson is a bit overblown, and I think they'll be just fine. I do think they still have a real shot to win that division. But yeah, the Bears
for sure.
Are the Bears looking towards next season? Like, the playoffs are out of the picture for the Bears?
Absolutely not. They shouldn't be. If they are, you might as well just tear everything down.
I think the percentage of teams like going down 0-2, I think it's like 15 or 12% of teams. I think it's 12% of teams make the playoffs after going down 0-2. I just don't know.
I think if they lose this week, it's very dim. But all you gotta say is
for sure.
Pat Mahomes over there 0-2 as well.
But that's Pat Mahomes.
I guarantee he's not giving up.
For sure. Yeah, I don't got shit else. They fucking killed them.
Justin Fields over there 0-2 as well. He went in the Super Bowl this year. Hey, CJ Stroud 0-2 over there as well. And he's gonna play.
The 0-2 team that you think that you would, if you had to bet $1,000 right now, this 0-2 team
Texas
is going over the Chiefs.
Wait, what's the question?
This 0-2 team is gonna turn it around and still is gonna make the playoffs still.
Texans.
Okay. All right.
Because the West is just so much better than the South.
For sure. That's fair. That is fair.
Plus, one of them has a better quarterback than the other.
Bro, you be first time viewers fucking hate you, bro. They wouldn't know you're trolling. They fucking hate you. Moving on to the guy that will finish top 5 in MVP voting. Daniel Jones.
Troy Franklin.
Daniel Jones and the Indianapolis Colts steal one late against the Denver Broncos. The Colts have an attempt at a field goal to win the game. It's missed, but there's a penalty on the Denver Broncos. You move it up 15 yards, and they nail it to win the game. Go ahead.
That was fucking bogus. I was watching this game. He misses that kick. I'm like, oh, because
Your mom is a Bronco.
the Broncos. Yeah, but the Broncos were one of my favorite teams going into this game. Did I say my mom?
Yeah, that's what you're getting up to say. Is she not a Broncos fan?
No, she is. I must have just been thinking about her because I wasn't even going there. The Broncos were one of my not favorite teams, but like I predicted them to be good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Listen to the Colts.
But the
Colts I can't even be
legit.
mad because they're not. I love Jonathan Taylor, bro. I absolutely love Jonathan Taylor.
Hey, bro. If there's anyone making a case to trying to take that mantle from Saquon as the best running back in the league right now, it's Jonathan Taylor, bro. He's been fucking balling. He's been fucking balling. And I'm calling it now. By the end of the year, Jonathan Taylor's going to be the best running back in football. Again. Because he was that a few years ago. And he's going to be the best running back in football again. Because he learned from that bullshit ass, garbage ass, stupid ass shit he did last season. That cost me my fucking fantasy playoffs where he dropped the ball before he ran into the end zone. He took that shit on the chin. And now he's going to be the best running back in the league by the end of the year. No comment?
They can have a battle for second. Him and Saquon can be fighting for second.
Oh, King Henry's number one? Oh, no, CMC. Thank you for putting respect on his name.
Derrick Henry and CMC can be fighting for third and fourth.
Don't tell me you're talking about no fucking Javonte or some bullshit. Are you talking about
Bijan?
Are you being serious? I was going to say, are you being serious and talking about Bijan? That's fair. That's right.
Bijan is the best running back in football.
That's fair. That's fair.
That man moves in ways that doesn't even make sense.
That's fair to say that, but the Atlanta Falcons, for some reason, just love Tyler Algier and just want to give him every fucking touchdown. That should be Bijan Robinson.
I like Tyler Algier.
I did too, until he started taking away touches from Bijan Robinson. Back.
And Michael Penix just got. Sorry, yeah. Michael Pittman is one of my favorite receivers in the entire National Football League. Tyler Warren, I hate Penn State with a passion, but that motherfucker can hoop. And the fact that the Bears took Colston Loveland 4 picks before him, fire your scouts. Fire every single person that scouted college football.
Fuck what the scouts said. All of training camp was like, Colston Loveland's going to be the tight end one. He's going to take it from Cole Kmet. He's going to be super involved in his offense, and he hasn't done a damn fucking thing.
I've been telling you for 24 months now that Cole Kmet's that guy.
I like Cole Kmet. He was solid last year.
I love Cole Kmet. Out of?
Iowa?
I think he went to Notre Dame. I could be wrong, though.
I just went to tight end U. I was fucking Iowa.
No tight end that's ever been talented went to Iowa.
So fuck Noah Fant, your guy?
I thought about him right away too, but I just wanted to slander George. Fuck!
Holy shit.
Sorry to your ears. That was probably rough. Spencer Schrader, as we said, missed the first kick. And then drills the second one. Missing the ball. Yeah. I don't know what my host name. The Colts are 2-0 for the first time since 2009, which is unbelievable to think about because 2-0 isn't that crazy.
No,
and it's been 16 years.
Andrew Luck was going on. Phillip Rivers was going on. Fucking Carson Wentz, whoever else was over there. What the fuck's going on? Same with the fucking Bengals. The Bengals, I didn't realize how bad it was. They were like 1-12 in the first 2 weeks of the season since Zach Taylor's been there. This is the first time they've been 2-0 and got like, what the fuck is like? That's ridiculous. That is insane. 1-12 prior to this year in the first 2 weeks of the season. Fire that man. Like, what is going on here? Continue.
I mean, that's all I gotta say. Troy Franklin looked great. Daniel Jones was carried by Jonathan Taylor.
What I have written down, I said I hope they aren't the Saints of last year. Because the Saints put up those 2 amazing games to start the season, and then they fell off the cliff. I really hope they're not, because I feel like they have a lot more talent than what the Saints do. Maybe they're not going to fall off as hard as the Saints.
That defense is legit.
Maybe they still finish around 9-8 wins or something. I just hope they aren't a fucking bottom feeder 5 wins like we expected. And remember how I was telling you last week I took the season lines I took? It was 6.5. That shit is dead for the Colts now. I took the under on 6.5. That's it. Or no, yeah, I think it was the under on 6.5. That shit is absolutely dead. But and without context, somebody's looking at you like, what the fuck is this guy doing? But shouts out to your guy Cam Bynum. He has the fucking celebration ready every week.
I love Cam Bynum, dog. He's so funny.
And the last thing I have written down, DJ, you were
He should have
absolutely
one
clutching
playing every
this
week.
game. You're absolutely clutching this game, and this was Daniel Jones' first 300-yard game since. Take a guess.
2022.
You give me a date.
I don't remember, but I saw it was 2022.
September 17, 2023.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's not that bad, actually.
No, not about it. It being that he didn't really play much last year either. We can move on.
He went from Saquon
Mm-hmm.
to Jonathan Taylor. That's
Mhm.
crazy. He's always just had an elite running back.
Best running back
because
in the league, yeah. Moving on. Two of Smallz' teams here. What's up?
Pretty sure he didn't play for Dallas. Pretty fucking sure he didn't play with Zeke.
The Arizona Cardinals and the Carolina Panthers. Two of your guys, two of your teams. Man, Bryce Young. To start this game, I think you talked about it earlier. He looked like an 8th grader. My goodness. 8th grader you were being a little nice. He looked like a fucking preschooler. He looked like an absolute fucking preschooler. But he turned things around, and he led them to 3 straight touchdown drives, and they had a drive late in the game, and they almost went and won the game, but he got sacked on 4th down, and that just ended the game, obviously. You know, man, Bryce, I just don't know. I want to be a believer in Bryce Young, but I really just don't know if I can call myself a believer just yet. I'd have to see him do it, because I just can't have these spurts of you looking like you shouldn't be on an NFL field. Then you look like, okay, this guy can be pretty average. I just can't do it. And you had the Cardinals missing two of their cornerbacks in Max Melton and Garrett Williams, which is gonna be a problem for the Cardinals going forward. And we play them next week, so they're about to get spanked. But yeah, I just wasn't a fan on it. And on the Cardinals side, Kyler Murray and the Cardinals, can we just fucking... Why are we even allowing the Cardinals back into this fucking game? Why are we even allowing the Cardinals to sniff a...
Panthers.
The Panthers to even sniff a comeback in this game. This is a game that the Cardinals were in their development. I expect you guys to just mop the floor with the Panthers. Just not make it close. Don't make this game competitive. I want to see some fucking progression out of the Cardinals, and this is one of the teams where it feels like over the years, I have not seen any progression out of them. If anything, it's been regression. They may be 2-0, but I don't think this is a great 2-0 for if I'm the Cardinals. But shouts out to Calais. Yeah, shouts out to Calais Campbell. He ended the game with that sack on Bryce Young. He's like, what? I think it's 41 or something like that, and still getting it done. Shouts out to you.
Denzel Burke looked bad. He got some snaps this game because Will Johnson got a little bit banged up, but their other corner, who I can't think of his name,
Max Melton, Garrett Williams.
Max Melton got hurt as well. Yeah. Sorry, I gotta go back to the Colts. The Colts defense looked absolutely phenomenal, and they didn't have Latu or Tarvarius Ward.
Oh my God,
so JT Tuimoloau got to play this game, and he had 5 snaps. 5 snaps. Shout out to him. 5 snaps as a second round pick. 5 snaps in your first 2 weeks. Fucking garbage ass team. Hate the Colts. Bryce Young, don't ever have one of those first quarters again. Play like you did in the second half. Shut your fucking mouth. Play. My bad. That was aggressive. But Bryce Young is better than Brock Purdy. Play like you did in the second half the entire game, please.
Jones. I take it back. I apologize.
Both Bama boys, though.
You saw that graphic of like the Bama quarterbacks going crazy. There was like a guy that reposted it. It was like 695 and 6 touchdowns. It was like if you take away Jalen Hurts, it's still 600 yards and 6 touchdowns.
That's crazy.
Sorry, I'm not.
He's
yeah,
really
I'm
an
not,
Oklahoma
I'm,
guy anyway.
I'm not a Jalen Hurts hater, but I'm just reading out the stat.
I mean,
I'm not a Jalen Hurts hater. He was my MVP pick. Not a hater.
Yeah, that should have been a made me I'm crazy take because you would have been crazy.
Hey, bro, I was thinking about that shit maybe this morning, bro. I'm like, I was just thinking about the show today, and it's like, fuck, bro. I picked Jalen Hurts as my fucking MVP. Dude can't even throw for 175 fucking yards. How the fuck is he going MVP, man? I'm just thinking, he had the whole narrative in the offseason, everybody talking about him. Oh, he's not that good. He's not that guy. He's not that guy. He gonna come into this season, on his shit. He gonna show the world, like, fuck what y'all talking about. I'm that guy.
He got a better case than my MVP. Because my MVP out for 3 months.
Oh, your MVP was Joe Burrow. Shit, we're not looking good. We're not looking good, man. Roger Goodell might have a talk with us come next season, season predictions. Fuck. Go ahead, though, with the Cardinals. Sorry.
The Panthers' last drive, it was 27-22. They're on their last chance to pull this game out. They just got every call in the world by the refs. It was 4th and 5. Denzel Burke gets a holding, automatic first down. There was 54 seconds left in the game. Josh Sweat gets it unbelievably soft, roughing the passer. Very next game, Bryce Young gets intentional ground. Or very next play, Bryce Young gets intentional grounding. It
damn near looked like the ref was fucking cheesing how many times they called a fucking penalty in a row. It looked like he had a smirk on his face, like, damn, I got to do it again. Like, they called so many penalties on that final drive.
For the amount of fight that Bryce Young had to get back closer to this game, this last drive just wasn't pretty. So it's just kind of disappointing to see him go out that way. But I like to fight, take it into the next week. Yeah. Don't get your ass whooped.
He did a decent job of bringing them back in. He took what the defense gave him. Instead of looking for deep shots, he just took what they gave him underneath. And I like that at least. But like you said, that last drive just wasn't it, Bryce, man. I want to be a fan of you, but lock the fuck in. Moving on.
Shout out Nala.
To the Super Bowl.
Who was your MVP pick?
To the Super Bowl rematch. The Philadelphia Eagles beat the Kansas City Chiefs 20-17. And Chris Jones was talking shit to Jalen Hurts after this game about his stats or whatever. And Jalen Hurts was just like, I just give a fuck about the win.
Scoreboard.
And that's my MVP right there. That's why he's my MVP. Because he's going to have the most wins at the end of the season. So give him the fucking MVP. Jalen Hurts is the fucking MVP of the league. I don't care if he throw for 100 yards. I don't care if he don't throw for any touchdowns. That's my fucking MVP. What? For what? But I talked about this a little bit in the fucking maybe I'm crazy. The holy shit, the Chiefs offense just ain't fucking good. It is not good. Travis Kelce having that fucking bobble interception. Travis Kelce don't look the same. Their backfield and running back room is just not fucking good. Isaiah Pacheco is a fucking shell of himself. Kareem Hunt still playing in 2025 is beyond me. Patrick Mahomes is genuinely the best runner on this team. And they're banking on Xavier Worthy coming back in a sling. Like, what is he about to do for you? And then you have to wait till week 7 to get back Rashee Rice. This team, I am worried for the Kansas City Chiefs because that offense is putrid. Patrick Mahomes has to do something absolutely special for them to look competent. If he's not rolling around looking like fucking Superman, this offense is bad. It's absolutely bad, man. And I am super worried because now they're 0-2. I read out their schedule earlier. It's tough. And you already have the Chargers who beat you and are now 2-0 in the division. So I think it's going to be tough for them to catch the Chargers, if not just making the playoffs. I don't want to count out Patrick Mahomes and the rest of the guys and Andy Reid, Steve Spagnuolo, but it's going to be tough for the Chiefs to fucking get first in the division, but to even make the playoffs at this point. It's going to be tough. But the Eagles, I didn't like what I saw from them much either. I didn't think they looked the greatest. The defense did show some flashes. Dude ass Andrew Makuba, yes, had that the tip interception. Shout out to fucking Josh Simmons. He hauled ass, so he didn't return that back for a touchdown. Out of the Ohio State University, he hauled ass. So shouts out to you. But yeah, it wasn't a great game from either team, to be honest. But the Eagles got the win, so that's all that matters. And I don't got much to say on the Eagles side of things. Jalen Hurts, I guess, like you said to Chris Jones, it's just scoreboard. He's not going to put up the numbers. The Eagles are just going to find ways to win. They're not going to put up those gaudy numbers, I guess. They're just going to eke out these wins, and hey, a win is a win. I'm never going to complain about that. But I really think this is about the Chiefs falling to 0-2, and I am worried. I'm very worried.
This is a Super Bowl rematch, and I had two things to say from this game. One, Jalen Hurts had 101 passing yards. 2, shout out to Tyquan Thornton for having a career resurgence.
Yeah, and Patrick Mahomes late in that game missed him a couple of times, but then they finally hit it. Man, this offense just don't look good, man. But yeah, we can move on. There wasn't much to say. This did not live up to the hype whatsoever.
Neither did Sunday Night Football. But
absolutely not. And that's your fucking. And I was thinking about you when this game fucking ended, because you was like, pick him, and I should have fucking picked him. Because boy, that team has played. We talked about. You know what? Let me get the cue in, and then we'll talk about it. Waiting all day for a Sunday night. Sunday Night Football, the Atlanta Falcons beat the Minnesota Vikings 22-6. Smallz was telling me to pick those Falcons. I should have fucking picked them because my brother was in here. We were talking before we started recording, and we were like, he was like, J.J. McCarthy played a pretty decent game. And we were both like, nah. He's played one good quarter this season. The Vikings have scored a touchdown in one quarter this season. And I scored 3 of them in the fucking fourth quarter against the fucking Bears or whatever. They have been awful every other quarter. Go ahead. This is your team, so go ahead.
KB had a tweet where it was like, J.J. McCarthy want to become Superman in one quarter and beat the Bears. 1-1 would be way better than 0-2. I don't know if there's anything good to say about J.J. McCarthy in this game. He made a couple throws on the run that looked decent, but like he's missing a lot. He looks scared out there. He looks uncomfortable.
Now he's hurt.
I don't like Michigan, so I didn't like him in the first place. Is he hurt though? Because the second to last play of the game, he looked damn good.
Well, he's out this week at least.
So they said he's out for 2 to 4 weeks, and Carson Wentz is the fucking the plan. Why the fuck did we give away Sam Howell? Bro, Sam Howell starting this week for my Minnesota Vikings. Do you know how fucking toxic I would have been?
I could only imagine. The Falcons, though.
Aaron Jones on IR for at least 4 weeks. He won't be playing. Jordan Mason, you're already getting that fucking call. I'm pissed at I'm
Cam
pissed.
Akers back.
I didn't draft Jordan Mason in a single fantasy league.
So am I. I'm pissed too. I'm pissed as well because I didn't draft him either, and that's my guy.
I mean, he was going ridiculously high.
For sure.
Like his ADP was high, but at this point, he's getting the start in week 3. He might not give the job back.
I told you, once he gets it, I don't think he's giving it up. I really don't.
Jettis didn't really do shit. TJ Hawkinson didn't really do shit.
Thank God I mentioned for Pitts.
The defensive line was fucking god-awful. Bijan and Tyler Algier ran wherever they wanted. And in week 1, Tampa Bay made them look like some little fucking 8th graders. Like, they had, I think Bijan had 26 yards or something like that in week 1, and now he had 146 or something like that in week 2. Tyler Algier had like 80 himself. It was just, you let Sam Darnold walk so you can spend more money on your big guys, your offense and defensive line. The offensive line looks okay. It doesn't look super special. And the defensive line just got fucking killed. The defensive line looked like shit in the first half against DeAndre Swift last week. Like, they're going to have to figure it out sooner rather than later. I don't think Carson Wentz is the fucking fix. I think that's bogus as hell. They bring in dude from Cincinnati, Desmond Ridder. They bring in Desmond Ridder to be their backup instead of elevating Max Brosner from Minnesota. This game was disappointing, man. This game to be Sunday Night Football, to be my favorite team. Kyle Pitts had a couple good catches, but not fun to watch. Not fun to watch at all.
Not at all. It was really just a running backs and nothing else. But what I wanted to talk about really about this game, for years and years and years, damn near decades, the Atlanta Falcons have never had one specific thing. And that is a fucking pass rush. But my goodness, it looks like they finally have one. The rookies and Jalen Walker and James Pierce Jr., they combined for a sack together at one point. They got there together. And I was like, that's good to see. The Falcons finally have some fucking pass rush. They had 6 total sacks and 11 quarterback hits in this game. Go ahead.
You know I got to do it. Out of?
Jalen Walker is out of Georgia. James Pierce Jr. is out of Tennessee.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. And they drafted 4 rookie defenders. Billy Bowman had an interception. Jalen Walker and James Pierce Jr. had at least a half a sack each. I think James Pierce had 1.5 and Jalen Walker had a half. And Xavier Watts also had an interception.
Xavier Watts is that fucking
They all
dude,
balled,
bro.
man. I'm so happy to see that for the Falcons. I said for years and years they never had a pass rush. And you have an offense that looks competent with Michael Penix looking decent. You have the best running back in the league in Bijan Robinson and Tyler Algier over there, Drake London and Kyle Pitts. So if they can just get something out of this defense, the Atlanta Falcons could be, a sneaky team to sneak into the 7-spot wild card come the end of the season.
I hate watching the Falcons defense because Billy Bowman is so fucking good. And coming into the draft, I was a Billy Bowman hater for petty ass reasons. But like, anytime they're on defense, Billy Bowman is making some type of play. I didn't like him because he's 5'9". I don't like short players. And he bagged Jada Coleman. Jada Coleman is one of the best softball players I've ever fucking seen, dude. She is so talented. And she's so fine. So fine. And I mean, they're a good couple. They both went to Oklahoma, so that's cool. But Billy Bowman, Xavier Watts, as you said, they're going to be good together for a long, long time. Xavier Watts out of?
Absolutely no clue.
Michael Mayer.
Notre Dame?
Yep. Billy Bowman.
No clue.
Buddy Hield.
Don't tell me. Oklahoma State. Yep. Oh, shit.
You did it, D-Mills.
Shit. Oklahoma.
I don't have anything else to say about this, though. I like the Falcons a lot. I like their future. I like their now. Michael Penix, I loved him in Washington. I even like him. I like him even more now.
Moving on to the first of 2 Monday night football games. This one started at 7 p.m. That's a pretty solid time. Roger Goodell. Maybe let's start both of them around this time next time. But we have the Bucks beating the Texans 20-19. Baker Mayfield and the Texans go down and score late to win this game for the Buccaneers, and the Houston Texans fall to 0-2. Smallz, I know these quarterbacks are both your guys, so you may have the floor.
This shit sucked, right? Because I told you I had a dentist appointment yesterday. I called Boss that day. I'm sitting in the parking lot at 12:05. I was like, please just tell me to go home. They're an hour and a half away from our normal airport. I said, do you want me to come over there? She goes, you might as well. I was like, fuck. So I go to work. I get my clothes changed. I get in the car and I head over there. They tell me that we're going to be done by 6 o'clock. I'm leaving at noon. Hour and a half to get there. So in my mind, it's like, it's going to be a quick day. It's not going to be bad at all. This game starts at 7. And we still had hours to go when this shit started. I was pissed, bro. And where we're at, there's no service at all. So I had to walk over to the little building that has Wi-Fi. And I was sitting outside of the building to watch the game on my phone. And people kept coming over and talking to me about like how much we had left, how much we got to do before we were leaving. And I was like, I care because it's my job and I have to care. But we have so many people over there that can figure this out right now. I'm just trying to watch the game, bro. CJ Stroud is playing. But damn, did CJ Stroud not look very good. And once again, I can't fully blame him. Their defense is unbelievable. But we have Nick Chubb as RB1. He had a 27-yard pass caught, I believe. He had a 25-yard rush. But without those, he didn't really do a whole lot of anything. Jaden Higgins has been kind of fun. They need to give him more plays. Xavier Hutchinson has really good hands. I don't like Dalton Schultz. I don't even know if he really did anything this game. I just wanted to make sure that people know I don't like Dalton Schultz. But Baker Mayfield. I saw a clip today, and this isn't new information. I just had completely forgot that it happened. When he was in Carolina, they had him playing scout team defensive edge. And Tampa looked at that man and said, this is Tom Brady's successor.
Bro, he went to the fucking Rams in 2 days, learned their playbook, and led a game-winning drive. Like Baker Mayfield's story is crazy. From first
It's
overall
amazing.
pick to traded to the Panthers to cut from the Panthers, like cut.
Walk on.
He gets cut there, and he's like, "Oh, we're done with you. You know, we don't need you. You're not good enough." He's probably just gonna be a journeyman, gonna be a forever backup. You'll have him on the roster in case something happens, but never gonna get another gig. The Rams give him that shot because Matthew Stafford's all beat up. Everybody's hurt over there. He takes that, gets the 1 year deal with the Bucks, and absolutely balls, and then the rest is history. Shouts out to Baker Mayfield. He's a guy you want to root for. Gets you fired up. So I couldn't be happier for him.
I love Baker.
Absolutely.
Love Baker.
Absolutely.
Now that Joe Burrow's out, that's my MVP pick.
Fair. I don't hate that.
I mean, he was my number 2, so I mean, it just naturally he's elevated to number 1 now. This run game is what won them this game, though.
Oh yeah.
Bucky Irving over there is like, but Rachaad White looked damn good. And the last play of this game, or the last drive, whatever you want to say, I was in the Discord with my brothers and a couple of homies, and I said, game on the line, and you don't have Bucky Irving in the game? As a Rachaad guy, I said, you don't have Bucky Irving in the game? And my brother goes, I think they'll be all right. Rachaad looked really good so far. I said, who the fuck are you telling? I have a Rachaad White jersey. I have a Rachaad White jersey. And he punches it in. Tampa wins 20-19. Houston is 0-2, but they're going to figure it out sooner than later. That defense is just too good.
Yeah.
Defense
Even if
they win
34 points
3-0.
2 games, and the offense has only scored 28 points through 2 games.
They'll be okay.
I hope
the offense
so.
for Tampa, though, there's not a flaw. Not a flaw on the offensive side.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not, man. I think they're like legit contenders. I wouldn't be surprised if they beat anybody in the NFC. They're legit contenders.
They shut the run down and they score on offense. And the little clip of Baker when he scrambled to the left and he gets tackled and he gets a little bit hurt. And then it was like his antidote is just getting up and talking shit to anybody.
Yes, I thought you were talking about the Will Anderson one where he told him it was a first down and Will Anderson was celebrating. But yes, I was literally watching this game and I'm like, oh no, Baker's hurt. I was in the Discord playing this one. I was playing 2K. I was like, no, Baker, no. Then you hear somebody talking shit and he springs up and he's in the guy's face. And I'm like, holy shit. Baker Mayfield's a fucking character, bro. Yes, that's who it was. That's who it was. Yeah.
The commentator was like, Baker's down. He might not be getting up.
Pops
and CJ Gardner-Johnson said something and it just pops up.
Shouts out to Baker, so man. Dude. Moving on to the second of the Monday Night Football games, the last game of week 2, started at 10 p.m. Roger Goodell, you can hold this. The Chargers beat the Las Vegas Raiders 20-9 in another game where Justin Herbert, the best quarterback in the league, the MVP, my savior, Justin Herbert, my favorite, my second team, the team that's going to win the Super Bowl, my favorite coach in the league, my favorite quarterback in the league, those Los Angeles Chargers dominate and beat the Las Vegas Raiders. Geno Smith did not look good in this game. He threw an interception on the very first play. Threw 3 interceptions to 3 different people in this game. Wasn't a good game from the Raiders. They haven't been able to get it going on the ground either. Ashton Genty hasn't looked great. But I saw Marshawn Lynch after the game was talking to Geno and was talking to Ashton Genty. So that's cool to see. And Tom Brady with the headset on in the booth. A lot of controversy over that shit, but whatever. But man, the Chargers. Justin Herbert is doing some amazing things. He has Quentin Johnson looking like a player. He in his first he did not look like an NFL.
Say the other one,
lad.
He got Keenan Allen back, bro.
Keenan Allen he was in there fucking doing his dance. He was getting jiggy after that fucking touchdown. But man, like you said, Keenan Allen looks like Keenan Allen, Quentin Johnson, Ladd McConkey. But what I will say, they have to be able to do something on the fucking ground. I know Justin Herbert is Justin Herbert and he can do whatever he wants through the air, but that run game has been fucking putrid through 2 weeks. I didn't expect much from that. Go ahead.
He's ramping up, motherfucker. He's ramping up. You know, he had that eye injury.
I hope so.
He didn't do...
Oh, Najee?
He didn't do shit week 1. He had 8 carries this week. We're ramping up. Najee fan club. We're back.
But yeah, I would just like to see them get the run game going a bit more. I know it's tougher because you lost Rashawn Slater, but I would like to see the run game get going a bit more. So this is a more balanced offense. But Justin Herbert can carry you throughout the season, but I would just like that workload to not be, given to him every single week. But yeah, this defense is amazing. Jim Harbaugh has that defense playing phenomenal football. So the Chargers are looking like they're gonna win the AFC South and be somewhat legit contenders in the AFC. And the Raiders, man, maybe you guys just aren't as good as I thought. I took you guys for 7 wins on my
They're 1-1
my bet, but that the run game doesn't look great. The offensive line doesn't look good at all. You played the Patriots and the Chargers. It is a bit tough, I will say. But for an offensive line that I thought got a little bit too much hate, they haven't looked good to start the season. I already talked about Ash and Genty, but yeah, I think the Raiders still should be solid, but I think they've clearly showed that they're not in the class of everyone else in the division, I think.
I think that Genty's been better than what the stats show, but he hasn't done enough so far. Michael Mayer was not very much involved in this game after having 50-50 split with Brock Bowers in week 1. Gino threw a pick to Diane Henley week 1, or not week 1, first play of the game, ended it with 3. So, I mean, not a whole lot going on there. Last thing I want to talk about the Chargers before we move on is Joe Alt and Justin Herbert's friendship might be one of my favorite things in the NFL.
There's that gif of them just jumping around like this, and it's so funny. I love it. I love it.
You got that. You got the picture of fucking him on a date with Madison Beer with Joe Alt there with him. He took his homie on a date with one of the fucking prettiest pop stars in the world. And then the Chargers account posted a TikTok, and Joe Alt got all of his bags plus all of Justin Herbert's bags, and he's speed walking out of the place. And Justin Herbert's speed walking behind him, and they walk right by Keenan.
Yeah, it's always been Justin Herbert's thing to stay away from the cameras. It's always funny when I see it.
They walk right by Keenan Allen, and Keenan Allen's like, "What y'all got going on?" And Herbert just goes, "He took my stuff," and they keep walking. I'm having a lot of fun with the Chargers so far this season, though. I love Justin Herbert. I don't love him as much as you, but they got Najee.
I love rooting for Justin Herbert, man. He's so fucking good. And I saw a tweet by the pick a side dude, and it's crazy because I was literally thinking this before I saw his tweet, but I saw his tweet about Justin Herbert being top 4, and I was literally thinking about that while I was at work today. Fuck it's the top 4 and then Justin Herbert in a class of his own. It's the top 5. Put Justin Herbert wherever the fuck you want in that top 5. It's the top fucking 5. It's not the top 4 and then Justin Herbert in a class of his own in 5. And now that Joe Burrow's hurt, it's a new fucking top 4. Justin Herbert's in the top fucking 4. Joe Burrow, you're at number 5. Fuck that. Fuck that.
Now that Joe Burrow's hurt, is CJ Stroud top 5?
Fuck no. Fuck no. He's got to do something this season. Baker is slides in there probably. It's all right. Pick your head up. He'll be all right. He'll bounce back. You
got anything else about the reviews?
No, sir.
Moving on to our last segment before we get into some reviews. The grill or chill. I got 3 what do you call them? Points, I guess.
3 takes, 3.
I have the grill or chill. I have 3 statements that Herlins gets. He gets to chill with 2 of them, and then he gets to grill 1 of them. So if he can only grill 1. So if he grills the first one, he has to chill with the second 2. If he chills with the second 2, he can grill the last one if he wants. It just however the ball rolls. First up, Emeka Egbuka finishes this season as wide receiver 1 in the NFC South.
In the NFC South, so you have Chris Olave, Drake London, and then
Mike Evans, Mallow.
Yeah. I'll chill on that one easily. I don't think that's crazy whatsoever. He has what 3 touchdowns on the season already. I think I don't think that's crazy at all.
Fair enough. Schematically, the Los Angeles Chargers are built to contend and put up a battle against any team in the NFL.
Yeah. They have the defense. If they just get their run game going, like I was just saying, they can compete with any team out there. Because that defense is great. Their offensive line, even without Rashawn Slater, is still damn good. Joe Alt is doing his thing over there, moving to left tackle. I think the Chargers can compete with anybody, with literally anybody. So I'm chilling on this one too.
I think you might chill with all 3 of them.
Really? Well, I have to grill this one. I have to grill this one. Go ahead. Fucking Mac Jones
Do
gonna
you
lead
have to
the.
grow it?
Yeah, I do. I do. I do. I do.
You can't chill with them all.
That's not how the game works. I gotta grill this one. I gotta find a reason to hate on this one.
Oh, there's a reason. The New Orleans Saints realize the hole that they're in and build around Spencer Rattler for at least the next 3 years.
Okay, 3 years. I'm not sure. Spencer Rattler looks capable.
This year plus 2 more.
Even that, I don't know if I'm necessarily sure about that. And I should have talked about him a bit more when I talked about the Niners. Spencer Rattler looked damn good in that game. He looked really good. Even with the pressure, he was able to move around and make throws outside the pocket. He makes some really nice throws. That throw to Jawan Johnson, that touchdown pass that he had to him was really nice. But I don't think he's their long-term answer. I don't think they should be looking to, okay, let's build thinking that Spencer Rattler is going to be our quarterback for when we become good or anything like that. So I guess like I said, I'll grill this one because I just don't think Spencer Rattler is their answer by any means. I think he's a fine quarterback now that you're kind of directionless and you haven't blown it up yet. I think he's a fine quarterback to have. But once you blow it up, I think there's somebody else that you want in there that you see a bit more out of, a bit more potential, and then Spencer Rattler.
That's kind of what I meant though. Is like you let Spencer Rattler hold it down. You draft everything around him, get a defense kind of put into place. Maybe you let Kellen Moore kind of figure out what he wants to do with his offense, and then you because this next class there's more question marks than there are like set in stone good picks. So I don't know.
For sure, but I just think you run the risk of if you build everything around him and it's a competent team around him. I think Spencer Rattler can play good football enough to where he can, like, if you drop Spencer Rattler in with the Cincinnati Bengals, I think the Cincinnati Bengals can compete and still somehow fucking sneak in or something like that. So I think if you run the risk, if you build a competent team around him, what the Saints probably won't do because they're still stuck in the Drew Brees era for some reason. But if you build a competent team around him and it's solid players, I think you'll be too good to draft high enough. Not that they'll be like a fucking division winner, but I think you'll be too good to have the number 1 overall pick and go get the quarterback of the draft. So, I don't know.
That's fair. That's all I got for you.
All right. No, you did the pick'ems.
We got some reviews. First up, we got the stock market. I had Kyler Murray. He wasn't very good. I had Trey Benson. He had 3 receptions or three carries, 4 receptions. Didn't really do much. DJ Moore had 5 receptions on 6 targets for 46 yards. Pretty much 0 for 3 there. I had Michael Pittman and Tyler Warren. They were both okay. I had Dio Odangbo. He's the clear defensive end 1 for the Bears, so that's cool. He had 2 good snaps in the run game, but he didn't really do a damn thing in the pass game. He got locked down by Taylor Decker pretty much the entire game. Taylor Decker locked him down. Shout out Taylor Decker. Gonna be a Taylor Decker fan all season now, just because I know that name. Donovan Ezeraku, I expected him to get a little bit more snaps. He went from 22 in week 1 to 26 in week 2, so I guess he did that. But he's just not playing enough to really do much over there, and I don't know. He brings some good. He's like a Montrezl Harrell. He brings that energy, but he ain't really doing shit. Should have talked about it when we talked about fantasy football. We got the fantasy 4-man. This is one of the better weeks we've had so far. You had Trevor Lawrence, who was all right, but you had Saquon and Puka, who both hooped. And then you drafted Michael Mayer. I had Baker, Jahmyr Gibbs, Jamar Chase, and those 3 are just all bald. Don't continue to do shit. But I beat you by 20, so we're now tied 1-1. And I guess we don't need to talk about the pick'ems. That's not really that important.
No, we do.
I went 10-5. You went 12-3.
Where are my misses? I should have took the Falcons. I took the Vikings. We both took the Bears. The Bears made us look like some fucking jackasses. Absolute jackasses.
And you took the Chiefs.
I did. So Chiefs, Vikings, and Bears. Fucking okay. Now I got 3 hate watches for the rest of the season. All right.
I took the Steelers and the Jags. Those are the 2 I missed.
Okay. I don't hate that. I don't hate those. Those are both fair. Is that all we got?
Aaron Rodgers was a fucking ass. God. Thursday Night Football. We had the Dolphins going into the Bills to get absolutely fucking demolished.
Absolutely throttled. Thursday Night Football sucks. And now you throw in the Dolphins, who always get whooped on by the Buffalo Bills. This is going to be a rout a route from the onset. Bills are moving to 3-0. Dolphins are moving to 0-3. And then we're probably gonna start hearing rumblings here of Mike McDaniel. That seat getting warmer. And yeah, I got much to say here. The Bills going down.
Top 10 receiver Keon Coleman might go for 200 yards this game, so be on the lookout for that. Video. If Keon Coleman has over 85 yards, I'll wear his jersey next episode.
Right. Here you go.
I'll probably wear it regardless. Do we want small talk, or do we just save that for next episode? We're already at 2 hours. Bring it on. Bring it on.
I don't work tomorrow.
Already at 2 hours.
You see, guys, I try to fight for y'all. I try, because I know you guys love small talk.
Hey, shut up.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry, that was mean. I would like to formally apologize.
It's all good.
I had a severe and continuous lapse in judgment.
Let's get to small talk.
You're right.
Your apology.
I got one football related. I got one real life related. Both kind of bogus.
Yeah.
You get a phone call. Herlins.
Yeah.
We're adding an NFL team.
Yeah.
You get 5 moves, 5 decisions that you can implement anything you want in here at an elite level. The rest is just auto-generated average guys. So that could be like your offensive coordinator, your quarterback, your kicker, your medical team.
Mm-hmm.
5 elite members of your team, with the rest being average. What is the best possible combination of talent?
Okay, and am I picking players, or am I just telling you I want an elite quarterback, or am I giving you a player?
Just elite quarterback.
Okay, at the top, I think I'm going with an elite head coach. I think coaching matters so much in football. It matters, I think, more than any other sport. I need an elite head coach. Now, obviously, yeah. I need the elite quarterback.
So what kind of coach are we going, though? Is he just kind of balanced? Are we offense heavy, defense heavy? Because Andy Reid is an elite coach, but he's offense heavy.
Give me a defensive coach. Give me a defensive-minded head coach, and give me an elite quarterback.
You got like a Belichick.
And give me my elite quarterback. The elite quarterback doesn't need an offensive-minded head coach because he does what he does. He does what he does. And I'm not going receiver because I think my elite quarterback can get it done with some average Joes. We've seen Brady do it. Not that Danny Amendola, Edelman were just positive shit, but they were they were just solid guys. But I think we're already going to the defensive side of the ball. And give me an elite edge rusher. Give me an elite edge rusher because I think the defensive line is the third most important thing after the offensive line and the quarterback on a football team. So give me an elite defensive lineman. So that's a head coach, quarterback, and defensive lineman. Give me an elite left tackle because obviously I have a right-handed. No, you know what? Fuck it. Give me a left-handed elite quarterback. So give me an elite right tackle just to fuck you. Because I know you hate the left-handed quarterbacks. So give me an elite right tackle because I have an elite left-handed quarterback. And then...
So you're just gonna be asking because there's no such thing.
Okay, so give me the elite left tackle. Give me the elite left tackle, and then I think it's either linebacker or cornerback here. Give me the elite cornerback. Give me the elite cornerback. So I'm going elite coach, quarterback, defensive end, line, offensive tackle, and corner. That's
so you pretty much want the Chiefs. You got Andy Reid, Pat Mahomes, Karlaftis, Trent McDuffie,
Josh Simmons.
Hell yeah.
I mean, I guess, but yeah, that I think that's my foundation right there, and then the rest you can work in. Running back would definitely be my last pick, I think, for sure. I was debating heavy on linebacker. I think linebacker would have been a good one as well. Wide receivers, like I said, I think an elite quarterback can just make it work. But yeah, I think that works for me. The only one I would change is maybe is linebacker. That's it.
So you say you have your 5 elite spots now. Everything else is just middle of the pack average. You got 3 shitters you got to put out there somewhere.
3 shitters. Shit. Okay, I'm gonna put my tight end's gonna be a shitter. I just can't have my whole wide receiver group being a shitter, a shit show. Okay. I have 3. I gotta put them somewhere. I don't think my running back can be a shitter either. Actually, Give me the tackles because I said defensive end, so give me my tackles are gonna be some shit.
Both of them.
I
So you're not stopping a run at all.
I thought they were just gonna be in tandem. Oh shit, this is tough. Give me one of my safeties. Give me one of my safeties. Is a little dookie, a little shitty. But one of my safeties. We have to play him off. Maybe play him at linebacker a little bit.
You got Malik Mustafa back there.
Just fucking some jackass shit. Give me. I said my left tackle was elite, so give me a shitty left guard. My left tackle will make it work. He'll cover a bit of it up, and then
that's 3 there.
You know, take away that tight end. Give me the shitty running back. Give me the shitty running back.
Really?
Give me the shitty running back.
So you're starting Kareem Hunt.
Give me the shitty tight end. 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 You're right. You're absolutely right. Give me the shitty tight end.
I think you fucked up. I think that was pretty much like a get out of jail free card for one of them.
What do you think?
I mean, you need a kicker, but you can have a shitty punter.
I wasn't even thinking about special teams, to be honest. Sure, that's fair. And shit, Brandon Aubrey might have been one of my fucking elite ones. He might have been one of my elite ones. But no, I'll keep it. I'll keep it. I'll keep it like that. Give me the shitty tight end.
Last thing I have for you. Peyton Manning calls, says he's signing us to Omaha. He says, Brady. I'm Brady, you're Hurlins. He says, Hurlins. We're going on tour. Yeah. You get 5 cities. You can pick any city in the entire world.
Yeah.
Where do you want to go?
First off on the list is Miami. It doesn't even have to be on Miami, but sorry.
And I just want to preface, we got some like pretty heavy viewers that fuck with us all the time. Mm-hmm. I know one of them live in fucking Milwaukee. Do you keep that in your mind or
no?
Okay.
And you said in the world, or you say the U.S.?
I mean the world, but remember it is a American football podcast. I mean that you don't want 6 people showing up to the show.
We're not NBA, right? We're not an NBA. So I think first one is Miami or something like near me. Miami's the closest like big city in Florida near me, so I think that has to be on there. Hometown, my mom will probably be there or something like that. My family will be there, so Florida's number 1.
And we know Miami's better than Orlando and Tampa.
Here we go. Number 2, I think New York has to be on there. My second home, my original home, the place that birthed me. So I think New York is on there. Something West Coast has to be on there. So I'm gonna say anything Cali, whatever it is. It could be LA, Sacramento, San Francisco. Oh no, not anywhere. San Francisco, so I can party with my fucking people. So San Francisco, Miami, New York.
Hey, plug. We got a free Keon Coleman jersey for you when we're in Cali.
Give me Texas. Give me Houston, Texas. Give me Houston. I went to Houston. I loved it. Give me Houston.
Prada.
Morgan can make his way over there. He said he's a couple hours. He can make his way there too. And, you know, Peyton. You know, I know Peyton. I know we're not gonna get a lot of people there, but my boy, you know, he lives there. You know, I want his family to be able to make it. we're going to Ohio. We're not. Now Peyton, he's good. I'm sure he's good. We're going. Shit. We might go to like Georgia or something. I'm Atlanta. Give me Atlanta, Georgia.
That'd be cool.
So yeah, give me Atlanta. Give me Miami. Give me Houston. Give me San Francisco, and give me New York.
So I'll probably. Whenever Peyton calls me and confirms them all with him, I'll be like, yeah, those 4 will be all right. But whenever you schedule San Fran, I'll probably have to miss that one.
That's crazy. That is crazy. I don't care. I'll be a one-man show in San Francisco because I know I have 100,000 people behind me rooting for those San Francisco 49ers who are going to go 3-0 this week, who are going to beat these Cardinals. Then Brock Purdy's going to come back, and we're going all the way to the fucking Super Bowl. It's our fucking year. Now let's end this fucking podcast.
You want to bet on this week?
Oh, on this week? What's the bet?
Straight up, head to head.
But what are we doing? 250?
I mean, if you want a 50.
$50. I got the Niners, obviously. You got the Cardinals. Do it. All right.
I thought we were talking about Bills Dolphins.
All right, leave me the fuck alone. We appreciate you guys tuning in to another episode of the Hurls and Small Show. promise you guys, I know I've made a couple promises in the past, but we are back to Tuesdays and Fridays. So we'll see you guys on Friday. And yeah, we hope you guys enjoyed. Check out the TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter if you haven't already. All those links in the description. We'll see you guys on Friday. Enjoy Thursday Night Football. Stay safe. We love you. Peace.